There is nothing more like obnoxious than when you have something running and your computer's like, yeah, we've got this. We're going to keep going. And then you step away for a second and it's just like, no, we're shutting your stream down. We're done. We're over your nonsense. And I'm just like, come on, buddy. It doesn't have to be that way. I don't like that song. Oh, lame. So lame. We're going to do some chill bass. Ooh, we got a call coming. A social distancing and dragons call. I like that. All right, we're back. God, that was obnoxious. I hated that. I hated every second of that. Seriously, though. Like, Jesus, man. I don't know what happened. I don't know why the computer decided to just be like, nope, we're done. I'm done. I quit. But it did. That's what it decided. It was over my nonsense. So, we're back. Finally. And we've lost everybody that was watching the stream because, like, when I mess something up, I really want to mess something up. That's my move. So we're finally back, and I apologize for that mess up. That was my bad. I broke the thing. I broke it. That's what I did. I destroyed it. Yeah. Just gonna rock out to this music for a second because I like it. It's making me feel things. It's giving me feelings. They're not all good feelings. So this is what it looks like it's going to happen. We're going to do 1 or 2 more multiplayer rounds, and then we're just going to take a little bit of a break. We've got, what is it? What's the word I'm looking for? We're going to be hopping over on Pathfinder. I want to say about 15, 20 minutes. We'll be doing that because, you know, why the hell not? Why wouldn't you? Who doesn't want to go be D&D nerds? I want to be D&D nerds. I want to be the most D&D-ness nerd in the world. King D&D nerd. That's what I'll change my name to. I'm rambling now because I don't have any content. I have nothing prepared. There is nothing planned here. We're all just making mistakes constantly. So, that being said, let's do some more quick play, man. Let's find another quick match. Let's do it. It's going to be fine. There's no way we're going to lose again. Oh god, fuck that music, no. You. Temco 30 AWG copper magnet wire has just been delivered to my house. Oh my god, I can start building cyberpunk stuff. Soon, my body mods will allow me to hear things in the other room without having to use headphones. I'm so excited. Oh, perfect. After die.
MTC is running, DGI.
Alright, we've got this. We are going to survive. Let's go. There's no way they'll kill all of us again. I hope. They killed all of us again, like I said. Oh fuck. Oh Jesus fuck. Alright. Okay, cool. I'm happy. I'm happy with what just happened. I'm not happy with being lit on fire. That is way too close to real life for me. But yeah, that was the thing that happened. We are killing... I want that guy's bow. I really want that guy's bow, actually. Good. He's dead. Praise. Ooh, first major pass here, all cyberpunk stuff. Oh. Ooh, that means on Saturday we're doing a cyberpunk run through. That'll be exciting. That'll be nice. All right, so gaming news, things that I'm excited for. Mainly the Resident Evil showcase is up. Like it came up a few days ago, which I thought was dope. I absolutely love Resident Evil. Resident Evil 8 looks amazing. I'm also gonna fix this bullshit. God damn it. There we go. All right, we're back. I'm just gonna duck right there. I'm also going to hop out of the chat that I'm in right now because I don't want to mess it up. I want to leave the voice channel. We're going over here. There we go. Perfect. That's better. That's what I was looking for. By hiding, they couldn't see me. We'll stick with this. All right. After we finish this game out, we're going to go hop on our Pathfinder game, which is going to be dope. But anyway, back to what I was saying before I got so ADHD distracted. Or ADH distracted, as I like to say. Resident Evil 8, it's coming out soon. I think we're going to do a full Resident Evil 7 playthrough. And then I think I might have downloaded the demo for Oh, you... God damn it. Brofist. Stop it. You stop your shit. You knock it off. You're killing me, Smalls. Oh, that was good. That was a good one. That was... I'm making that move so much more expensive in the future. So much more expensive.
Throwing frag.
That was really good. Bye, you're dead. Hello, goodbye. I want your gun, though. Do give me your gun. I'll take that. Yeah, look at this gun. This thing's super obnoxious. This is like someone had way too much money. Man, how mad would he be if I just killed him with his old, like his own gun over and over and over again? So type in ! trash. So you have trash to burn. You have 10,455 pieces of trash. If you type ! cost, you can actually see the cost of everything. Hopefully, if we get this affiliate thing knocked out tonight or tomorrow, we'll end up having the Twitch's currency put together. So unfortunately, everybody will have to restart, but it'll be easier to see what everything costs. All right, here we go. Onward. Dance is not one that's working right now, and that shouldn't even. Oh, did my oh, yeah. So dance isn't working. That one has been disabled. So sorry. Haha. You just put your real name. Dace. Dan. What's your real name, sir? How can we dox you? There we go. Feel better about that. I feel slightly better about my life choices in that situation. A dice. I just saved your life. Buy me some toast. I would like a sandwich, preferably from Jimmy John's, if possible. Oof. Why do you hate your name, dude? Names that are different are dope. My mom, like, my mom wanted to name me Wolfgang. Luckily, she didn't succeed, but dice. Ooh, assassination. Suck it. Oh, I just got murdered. Yes, Wolfgang. That's what my mom wanted to call me. My dad was like, nope, not happening. There we go. I'll take that. I don't like the fact that I keep getting shot at by these people. Ooh, shot in the back. What is my name? Lord Slitty the Lid, third of his name. Captain of the Andes, best Dr. Snagshme. It's a really long name. Don't worry, my name will get said on stream so many times. You'll actually probably see it tonight when we do the D&D portion of our nonsense. No, I was the final kill. I lost the game for us. I fucked it up. I fucked it up. I was the piece of garbage. Damn it. I was the piece of garbage. Shit. I fucked over the team, guys. Ooh. Do I get all these rewards? I like rewards. Alright. There we go. We survived. Briefly. And we're gonna leave out. So, it is about that time, folks. We're gonna move into the let's talk portion. You don't need to burn me. You need to chill. Don't burn me. Burning me is bad. Burning is mean. All right, so we're gonna be doing something a little bit different tonight. We're actually gonna be moving on to a slightly different game that we are currently playing. So let me first hop into the appropriate chats, the appropriate general chats, and we're going to fix this. Settings. We're going to go into voice and video settings. We're changing our push to talk to V for voice. Hello, Ember, are you there? You're on a stream, so please play fair. Don't be so rude or say anything dirty. Well, you can, but it must be silly. How you doing?
Alive.
That's good. So I guess we're just kind of waiting right now. I got to switch the name over. We're doing Pathfinder. The gang.
I am waiting to be fed pizza and therefore be restored to life.
Update. I mean, that sounds delicious, and I'm kind of jealous, to be honest.
Vampire cider because I was missing Renaissance Festival.
So no, Brofist, we'll be playing Pathfinder as in on Roll20, the greatest of role-playing games, because I'm a big fucking nerd. I am King Nerd, is how I prefer to call my name. King Nerd of the Nerd Dynasty. This one goes here. I gotta move this one over to here. This character sheet stays right here. I believe that's where I had it. I think I had this pulled down. Yeah, it goes like that, on top of each other. That's how it goes. And then we also had our Discord video. Just so you know, if you want to have your Discord video shared, let me know. I've got everybody's pages and stuff loaded in. God, you know you want to be part of it. Come on. Be part of the shenanigans.
I'm in the sewing room right now, and when I do the sewing room setup, I can't do video because it kills my tablet. When I'm on the PC, it's totally different, but in the sewing room, I can't.
But Ember, everybody wants to see Taz's eyes roll, every time Snagshme does anything.
Yeah. You think that use your imagination. This is about imagination.
I mean, you're not wrong, but still, it'd be fun. It'd be a funny hee-hee.
Some days, yes. Today is not the day for video chat.
Okay, that's fair. That is fair. I think we're waiting on Will. Is that the gentleman we're waiting for?
Yeah, and Oz is making me dinner, and then Tilly. I don't know. I mean, it's not quite 7:30 yet. You know we never start on time, right? Right?
I mean, you're not wrong. I feel bad for the captive audience. These people have decided to spend time with me. I don't think they realize what they're in for or how bad it's going to be. I'm appreciative that they're here. That's a thing. That's very true. But I'm also just man, you guys need to make better choices about who you watch.
I mean, you bribed them, right?
I probably should be bribing them. that might work better, actually. That'd be the way to do it. All right, so chat. Basically, we're just waiting on for the next couple of minutes, and then we're going to hop on and we're going to play some Pathfinder. Uh,
But yes, I'm all about sharing video if I'm using a different setup. If I try to do video on this, my poor little iPad crashes, and it's very sad.
Crash
Aw,
boom.
sad day.
Hello, hello, my friends.
What's going on, buddy?
Hello.
Hey, not much. It has been, just one of those weeks, and I'm glad that we're here on the weekend now.
It's kind of nice, right?
What's this weekend you speak of?
Well, I mean, supposedly in the real world, you get 2 days off where you're able to do, your
What?
daily things. I know.
No
Labor rights
fucking
fought
way.
for it, and apparently that's not much of a thing for people anymore.
Because I work today, and then I work tomorrow, and then I work on Sunday. So what's this weekend thing people talk about?
Ooh, that's rough.
I've been doing hair for a while now, and then before that I did theater. I haven't had open weekends for a very long time.
Yeah, it wasn't until I started doing this work that I would get weekends, and they are intermittent when I get them. So I get 2 days, currently 2 days off, but kind of miss the old times doing theater. Like that too. But hair going well then, at least?
Yeah, well,
Railgun, you haven't missed much at all. Basically, right now we're getting ready to hop on Pathfinder. We had some murdering going on, and now we're just waiting for the rest of the gang to hop in so we can play some Pathfinder on Roll20. We've got a motherfucking sorcerer. We've also got Ember hopping on. Kink Shame, also known as Friendly Fire, will be playing as well. And then our good friend Oz will be hopping on. So we'll be doing a little bit of shenanigans, hopefully. We'll see what happens. It's going to be a thing. I'm excited for it. I think it's going to be great.
Really solid for like a minute there, and now it's getting bumpy because I think more and more people are getting sick.
Why does... Oh, she has the best names because every time I see Tilly the Kid, I make new names for her. Little Jedi Elf and I have been working on what nicknames to give her. Because that's what you do for your friends.
Right now, I am making a pair of pants.
There we go. Yeah, I ended up realizing that I hadn't written
this is very
the
true.
Particulars for the encounter in case if somebody did get snatched up. And I'm like, wait a second. Past Will said that this was a job for future Will. Future Will forgot about that. Time to put some stuff down in writing. So I had a lovely evening last night.
See, dude, I bet it's perfect. I bet you've made it fantastic and beautiful. I bet this adventure you've built is going to be phenomenal. I'm excited. I bet it'll be great.
Whisk me way outside of my reality. Yes, please.
Oh, by the way, Blake, I have to blame you for a thing.
That's fair. What did I do?
So I jumped in. I watched you play Darkest Dungeon. Harassed you a little bit on stream and all that. And back when I was playing in D&D last, as opposed to running, my storyteller, my GM, was playing Darkest Dungeon at the time. This is twice now, so I finally was like, damn it, and I just downloaded Darkest Dungeon.
Just so you know, the second game is coming out soon. So they're doing it all 3D style, and it looks amazing. Like, it's so good looking.
I'll just be over here playing World of Warcraft by myself.
Oh,
See?
I can't get in. I can't do Warcraft. It would suck me in too deep.
Yeah, it's true, but I've made rules so that this time I don't go down the rabbit hole.
Yeah.
I want to believe you, but I don't think there are rules to keep you safe when playing World of Warcraft. Like, that's not something I believe in. Also, Will and Tilly, so you guys know, we do have the stream up and going. We've got an audience of, so far, it looks like 7 viewers. At least that was my last update. Your guys' video is on screen, so if you want your video on screen, feel free to share it. You don't have to, but your audio is being shared. So.
I am a ghost, bodiless voice of doom.
I am the voice of God.
I'll probably do disembodied voice right now as well until I get a setup where people can watch and enjoy, and it doesn't look like my living room.
I think if you do it, you should totally show all of your dice rolls. Like that's what I think. I think you should have a screen put up. You should roll everything manually, and you should put your camera right behind that screen. I know I would appreciate that.
Yeah, because people can't see the actual screen itself, correct?
Exactly.
Yeah,
No, they can. They can see the actual screen that we're on. I just want to find ways to not lose my characters. That's all. I'm trying to find advantages that won't necessarily be there.
Here, watch this. All right. So since they can see and we're all here together, so are you on social distancing and dragons right now?
Yes, I am loaded onto social distancing and dragons right now. Oh no, they can. Oh, yeah, we see that. Perfect. That's a 12, guys. We're safe. We're fine.
No. Wait 1 second. I put up.
That's lower than my AC.
Enable. Here, let's try that again. Well, bam. Did that? There we go.
Ooh, a 9. I like it.
Did the giant dice show up on the map as well?
I wasn't paying attention. Try that again. Do it one more time. I didn't see any giant dice on the map, but I was excited for them.
Here's how we're going to do this. Go over to the My Settings, all the way to the right.
Alrighty.
And then roll down underneath Master.
Enable 3D dice.
Enable 3D dice.
Yeah.
And automatically roll 3D dice.
Oh, I'm excited for that. Okay, cool. Let's see this.
Oh, here, I'll roll. Sorry.
Okay, that's awesome, and I love that.
Perfect. All right.
Awesome.
Now they can see your dice rolls at least.
Great. It's going to be so much harder to lie about them. Damn it.
You couldn't lie about them before. They're all right there in the chat log.
I mean, yeah, but if we distract you enough and everybody keeps rolling, hopefully you won't scroll up. That's what I'm going for. All right, so I'm going to move us over on the stream, over to our game. Here we go. Welcome, audience. This is Pathfinder with the illustrious Wasteland Squad. We've got Oz. We've got Ember. We've got Tilly the Kiddo. We also have our beautiful, just awe-inspiring leader, our god, the one that throws the pineapples, the motherfucking sorcerer. We are missing Byron, though, tonight, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm. He had other engagement that he had to keep up with, which makes perfect sense. But, you know, a good story can function without one of the players. So we'll hope that everybody ends up surviving through the rest of the encounter set. By the way, I believe Tilly isn't quite on Roll 20 yet. So I'll wait until we jump on there before playing our favorite part of the game, which is called What Do We Remember? So here we are while she's doing that.
Perfect. All right, guys, this is basically story time.
Fantastic time
is what this is going to be called.
To grab our drinks and get everything put together here. And I should also mention, before we get started on this, because I like mentioning this ahead of time, that this particular sub-story arc that we are currently working on or playing in is a potential lethal story arc. So some of them are lighter and fluffier and characters don't have to worry about death or permadeath. But this one happens to be one where there is a possibility for a lethal outcome for characters. So I like warning the players ahead of time before we get into that to just know that that is a possibility for this particular story arc.
This is why we have the nicest DM in the world.
I like warning. Die.
Yeah.
I don't want to die. I sometimes wish I'd never been born at all.
Carry on, carry on.
Because nothing really matters.
Except for it's like carry on, like dead meat.
Carrion.
All gonna die.
I love it. We're all going to die.
It would be perfect then that this was the game that Byron missed. Every total party wipe except for Byron. He wasn't there. Sorry, guys.
He's gonna
Might
have to
survived
like,
without him.
he's gonna have
That's
to
irony.
pass on our stories. It's great. I love it.
No, he'll just have to make a deal with the Department of Life Sciences to bring you back.
They can do that?
Necromancy? Oh yeah.
God
Raise
damn,
that as a
man.
spell.
I mean,
Snag
I
seems
don't
more terrified of these people.
sing, but
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll be
You-
like
you-
mostly the same.
maybe a little greener.
Maybe a little greener. You never know.
Is that possible? Can I be greener?
Well, I think it. At what point is it true green, though? I would say that you're almost more of a olive, based off of your character.
Yeah, I'm an olive.
Mm-hmm. So.
I'll live. That conspiracy theory.
God
Yes,
damn it.
yes, that I will go with that. I will live.
Knee slapper.
All right. Well, it looks like Tilly is in the room as well, so we will play our favorite part of the game called What Do We Remember? And this time we'll start with Oz. Oz, what's something that you remember that happened last session 2 weeks ago?
Let's see.
It was a while, which is why we play the game.
Oh, I remember sitting down and talking to the creature in the gym, in the crystal, and trying to understand more of their wants and desires and things like that, and what they kind of are about.
Mm-hmm. That's right. See, this is useful for the storyteller as well, because I totally forgot that you had
Massive
that
stat penalties.
with
That sounds about right.
the prisoner inside of the crystal. That's right. You spoke with him, and he was writing out, kind of what his wants and desires was, and why he thought he had been punished, put into the imprisonment. Taking power away from the authorities. Go ahead.
And then we had also
There we go. We got some music for you guys.
thrown the Nooks under the bus
Mm-hmm.
when it came to the rust monsters that were unleashed on the weaponry. So everybody's pissed off at the Nooks right now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Well, there's been just barely whispers of stuff going on. So it hasn't hit mainstream the city yet, which you guys have noticed, but it has only been about a day. So
1 day.
no information has really started to spread. But you did throw them under the bus for it.
Right. So I know that I've at least talked to Gunter at the Unblinking Eye.
Gaston.
Gaston, and it was a G.
Yep.
Caught to Gaston at the Unblinking Eye. He at least knows what's going on, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this is fucked."
Yep. Yeah, Gaston, whose family it was actually who owned that particular weapon and armament area. So, the Nooks are in a possibly particular piece of problems, as well as Gaston's family. And the last thing that you did with him at the Unblinking Eye is that he gave you another piece of mail, pass on to Samuel, who is the nephew of the Gaylords. Or, the nephew? Yep, nephew of Gaylords. Yep, nephew is
right.
it, which is where you are currently heading as we speak. We'll jump over to Woogie. Woogie, what do you remember?
I went with Snagsme to the library, and a nice cop lady, wizard cop, I don't know, pulled me into a nice little box, and she didn't murder me, but I have been convinced that we probably should give the crystal over to them.
Fantastic. Yeah, that's right. The head of the Department of Justice and Defense of the Tower of Doors, Tanya Windfinder, or the Department of Justice and Law is what they call themselves, pulled you aside and told you that it would be in much better hands, in her hands, as opposed to the Department of Archaeology, who currently have it. Yeah, and Snagshmi, what's something that you remember?
I took a nap. That's what I remember. I remember basically feeling good, on my way to go work on the Goblin Nation, the great strong Goblin Nation, and then I felt some little mosquito bites, and I put my hand at the back of my neck, and then just crashed out, just
Yeah.
done, just face planted. I vaguely remember writing stories earlier in the day and working on like Goblin language via coloring books, but other than that, yeah, not much at all.
Yeah. Well, you put together, deep lore that reaches now far back into the history of the world, of the Goblin color system and how their language is put together, and why there are so many warring Goblin factions because of that. But yeah, you were on your way over to the Gaylord Manor, and when you were, right along the way there, you felt a little mosquito, and that's when you passed out. Ember, how about you? Anything that you remember in addition?
Well, the beginning of our last game, I had a bad dream. I
Hmm.
dragged everybody's asses to go check on the crystal, which seemed to be kind of okay.
Yeah.
And then I went and checked in on my lovely um, gang of halfling minions who we're going to think of a cool name soon.
Ooh,
And
yes.
they seem to be doing good. And the main thing they told me is there was someone who was interested in meeting with us.
Hmm.
Um, I wrote his name down somewhere on a piece of paper, not in front of me. It began with an R. But
Yep,
there's
he is
a
red.
rival faction, Red,
Yep.
would
Yep.
like to meet with us. And I said I think we should actually go meet and see who this human, not human, whatever individual
Hmm.
is.
Fantastic. Yeah. So you found out that there is a rival, underground crime boss, possibly somebody who wants to meet with you to discuss about, messing up the nooks as well. Uh, Additional information, just so we don't forget about it in the future. Byron's while working with his mentor, noticed that there was a owl tattoo on him, which is in the similar form as those tattooed people that you came across back in the previous city. And he passed on that information, I believe, to the rest of the party. But uh,
Perfect, I'm
yeah,
back.
that is not applicable for our current story arc. And I'm trying to think if there's anything else that has been forgotten, and I do not believe so. So we will be beginning the evening of the same evening where we last left off. And Thorn, you are currently heading down along the city on your way over to the Gaylord's Manor, over in the kind of half orcish district, uh, not far from where you had originally saved the young lord from the ambush that one time. And go ahead and make me a perception check as well as you're walking along the streets. Fantastic.
They don't
So
know that I'm
with a
drawing something right
perception
now.
check of 14, you notice, along the way, off into the distance, not too far from you, there's something lying on the ground that seems very familiar to you. And you take a look at it as you get a little closer. It catches your eye, and you come closer, and it happens to be a train conductor hat to the train that you guys rode in on, and it is exceptionally messy and dirty, and has a unique smell that you
Schnagsby would have kept
associate
his hat
immediately
so
with
fucking
Snagshmi.
clean. I am
However, no matter
offended.
where you look around in the local area, you don't seem to see your goblinoid friend. What would you like to do?
Is there anyone around that I could potentially talk to?
Here, take it.
He's a very sad goblin that I'm drawing right now.
Yeah, with an 8, it doesn't seem like at this late hour there is anybody around that along the streets. It seems just kind of empty and misfilled.
Is there any way that I can try and so I rolled perception to find the hat. Can I roll perception kind of more with my mole abilities to try and find like more of like a sense? I don't know if sense motive would be the right word for it, or sense. I'm basically trying to use. I'm trying to close my eyes, not use my eyes. Trying to find more of like vibration of stuff that might have happened recently. I don't know if that's too much of a reach.
Yeah, you're trying to do maybe like a tracking survival, see kind of what happened there, check out the area. So make me a survival check, because that's what this falls under. Gotcha. You take a peek around, and you check the area, and you notice that there is a little bit of blood on the ground, and you reach down and you taste it, and because your entire livelihood, your prime form of nutrition for your entire life was based off of blood, you recognize that the blood does in fact belong to Snagshmi, but it doesn't look like it would be enough for a dead goblin or wherever it is. There's a
I don't know if you guys can
taste
see
along
this
it,
drawing, but I think it's
which kind of
perfect.
makes your tongue go numb, but that passes very quickly for you.
So I know that Snagshmi is alive. I just don't know in which direction he had gone.
That is correct. Yeah. You know that some of Snagshmi's blood has been spilled at this location, and not enough was spilled here for him to be dead.
It's beautiful, guys.
With the fact that my tongue goes numb, can I assume that he's been drugged?
Possibly. You as a player have a pretty good idea along those lines. I don't know if that is enough for your character to have an understanding of it. Make me a knowledge nature check. How about? Yeah, you're pretty certain that if whatever this substance is on there.
Exile, you can't spell. I'm glad that you can't spell either.
Have knocked out.
That makes me feel better.
Your dear little friend Snagshmi pretty heavily.
Gotcha. Okay.
Thank you. I think this is a beautiful drawing. This is how goblin language works.
I'm process of going to the Gaylord Manor, correct?
That is where you were currently heading.
I'm glad you appreciate it. Tilly the kid doesn't appreciate my drawing. That makes me sad. This is like an integral part of goblin lore.
And then, do I know that Snagshmi was also on the way to the Gaylord Manor?
Yeah, Blake, Snagshmi said what he was doing beforehand, correct?
Yeah, Snagshmi was on his way to the Gaylord Manor. Can you guys see what's going on the map at all?
Oh yeah, I see the little.
Okay, yeah. Cool, perfect, awesome. All right, just wanted to make sure. Yeah, Snagshmi was on his way.
Okay, so I will take the hat, and I will continue on.
This is so hard
way
to do with the mouse.
Manor, now with more questions at my disposal.
All right, fantastic. You make it to the Gaylord Manor, and you ring the door about a block further away, and the manservant lets you in and takes you over to the sitting room. Here we'll just jump over to the Gaylord Manor real quick here.
Oh God damn it!
You'll have to draw a new one every.
Guys, shit.
Wait, I just want to see. I just want to see if I completely destroyed your hopes and dreams, or if it was just a temporary.
Okay, thank God it's still there.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Pardon me.
I'm sorry, guys. I'll stop if you want me to stop. I'm trying to practice his coloring. You can go to the other page. I'm gonna put one on every page.
It'll be perfect. Snatch me was not here.
Oh God.
All right, and you get into the main sitting room, and your friend Samuel greets you. Ah, hello, good sir. Hello. And what can I do for you at this late hour?
I have some very pressing news that you and your family can benefit from. But I also now come to inquire about a subject that is near and dear to my heart.
Oh, well, any information that is near and dear to your heart, I'll be more than happy to assist with if I'm able to. Oh, what can I do for you?
That's a broad question.
By the way, that is a fantastic,
First and
beautiful walking stick you have there.
oh, thank you. Yes, me being a mole person, I am in need of some assistance from time to time, especially when I am quite exhausted from my endeavors. That being said, um, we had assisted with an endeavor that greatly benefits both you and the Ravenholm family. We had come across some knavery, as it were, some backhandedness towards both you and the Ravenholm family, and I do believe this is a cause that the two of you can unite under.
Well, he'll pull you aside and be like, well, I'm very interested in these.
They
type
have
of
no
things,
idea what
but
I'm drawing, and
perhaps
it's
we
perfect.
should meet outside of the family estate to speak of such things. My uncle is not so keen on such issues. He has much bad blood between himself and the Ravenlofts. You understand?
I very much understand this, and again, I want nothing more than to broker peace between you, your family, and the Ravenholms. But I truly wish to one find some sort of way to make sure that the city that you both live in is kept safe. But I also want to inquire about my small friend. He is a goblin, and he is a very illustrious train conductor. And I pull out the hat. He was he was on his way over to this estate when I do believe he has been abducted.
Oh, that's quite horrific indeed. That would explain a few things. He was supposed to be having a conference with my uncle about payment for his previous work and future engagements, and he never showed up to it. My uncle was quite unhappy, we'll say, about Snagshmi's
I can't tell you're the drawing in the
friend's
background. They mesh together
disappearance and not
flawlessly.
arriving at the message. But if he was apprehended partway en route, well, that is a serious
They
thing
do go
whatsoever.
together perfectly.
What am I able to do to assist you?
Well, might I have some audience with your uncle to discuss our next moves? I do understand that he is a great strategist, and I would very much like his involvement in the next steps of how to keep the city safe, but also how to best move forward.
It would be my absolute pleasure to assist you with that. Um, Considering that one of the members who does work for the Gaylords here has been absconded with, I am certain that it is of my uncle's greatest desire to go forward and come up with an idea on how to move forward.
All right, I'm done.
And my deepest apologies in bringing up this sensitive subject matter, but I do want to remind you that I do very much wish to broker peace between these families.
Look at Tilly in the
and
top right corner.
Had it
She
not
can't
been
hold it
for
together.
me, you very well might be dead.
No,
Okay.
our
Exile. So
no,
Snagshby is my character, the little goblin that was kidnapped. The character next to him is a mole person who has a very foppish
desire
hat.
to accomplish the same things as you. We must walk carefully around my uncle, if you understand. He is a person with little patience,
One
great
second.
attitude, and a rock-hard vision of what he thinks the future should be.
The character of
So
Thorn is a
while
mole person
our
who's wearing a pimp hat. Oh, and has a cane. I forgot his cane.
Along the same
Crap, I
direction,
forgot his
we must
fucking cane.
practice
Damn it.
prudence, if that
A big
pleases you.
gold cane.
Absolutely, and prudence is the thing to keep in mind. But as someone who is of the earth, I can tell you that all rocks eventually turn to sand.
Cool. All right. So he will go forward, and he will leave for a little bit, and he will return. He returns after about 15 minutes, and he says, "Well, my uncle is indisposed of for the rest of this evening. However, he did say that he would be willing to have a
How do you
meeting,
erase stuff? That's
with
what I gotta figure
you
out.
and the rest of your compatriots first thing in the morning tomorrow morning instead. If that timeline works along the lines for you."
Can I do a perception check to see how his heart rate is, to see what his demeanor is, to see how the conversation might have gone with his uncle?
Sure, absolutely. Make me a perception check.
I'm looking up online how to erase the drawing.
25, fantastic. Yeah, so you can see that he is definitely sweating, and seems his pupils are dilated, that comes from what seems to be some sort of fear or confrontation that has happened. A little bit of fight or flight response has come forward from him.
Samuel, I do not mean any sort of offense, but this comes from me being a sensitive soul. Are you okay?
Oh, right. Everything is perfectly fine. It is just my uncle seems to be predisposed in his other duties, and did not wish to be disturbed as it was.
I see. Again, your demeanor and your behavior tells me that you might have been in a bad mood, to put it lightly. And again, I do not want to cause a rift within your family. But if this is potentially not advantageous to myself, yourself, and the rest of my clan, then I do not want to cause more strife upon you.
He says, "Well, it has already been, and the wheels are moving already forward. After all, I have a. You did in fact save my life. It is the least that I could do to stick out my neck a little bit to help you possibly save a companion of. So, do not worry about me and my standings. They will be at this one way or another as they are. In fact, I'm certain things would be worse off if I went back to him with a change of plan."
Wait until you guys see what I draw for Tilly the
I
kiddo.
very much understand that, and I greatly respect you trying to do your best. The phrase "stick your neck out" is very interesting to me as somebody who is new to your language and your ways of speaking. I only ask that you not stick out your neck so far to have your head removed.
Yeah, he will, chuckle at that, and he's like, well, without a little bit of risk, there is often no chance of reward. And, as I said before, I like the cut of your jib as it was, and we must, us idealists must stick together. And,
It pains me that you consider me an idealist. I think myself more of I'm not a dreamer. I make things happen the way that I believe things should happen.
Hmm.
And without this action, these dreams, these ideologies that we hold ourselves to, without action, it means nothing. So again, thank you for sticking your neck out.
My pleasure, good friend. And now it is best if we retire for our evenings. So
Agreed.
I wish you well, and hopefully we will be able to help find your compatriot come morning. And with that, he sees you out of the estate. And yeah, unless you have any other business around the city, I would see us heading back to the In and Out.
On my way out of the Gaylord Manor, can I do like a quick perception check to see if I see any trace of Snacks Me at all?
Perfect. Make me a perception check. 23. Yeah, you take a peek around within the manor, the local area, and you see absolutely nothing. You're pretty certain that you would recognize Snagshmi's mess if you came across it, and there is nothing within the manor that seems to warrant that Snagshmi has been here.
Okay.
Okay. And is there anything else that you would like to do before the evening is out? Retiring for the evening?
No, I think yeah, I'll head into the main dining so I can at least tell them that Esme is missing.
Cool. I believe now, Hilly and Ember, you guys already went to bed earlier, correct? You were each in your rooms, or were you enjoying time out in the dining hall?
I'm out in the dining hall.
Yeah,
Okay.
Ted's in the dining hall enjoying a good drink.
Cool. So the two of you are enjoying a drink in the In and Out. Some meat, ground beef between two slices of bun, and you guys notice that Thorn arrives
Excuse me, mine is animal style, by the way.
Oh, perfect. So with additional onions and What else is in the animal style? Mostly it was the onions,
Grilled
right?
onions and sauce.
Fantastic. So
And
grilled
animals.
onions and animal bits.
Yes,
They
and dead
take
animals.
the animal here a little bit more literally, but it is fantastically tasty. And food and board is, provided by the tower for a week, and you guys are only on day 5 right now, so or day 4 right now, so you're perfectly within the realms of taking advantage of it. And the two of you notice Thorn walking in, seeming somewhat troubled. And he comes and sees you and joins you at the table.
The Lord of Mischief is missing.
Well, I mean, he is often missing. He'll be back.
Yeah. Wait a minute. What do you mean?
I have come across the conductor's hat, and I'll pull out the hat.
Mm-hmm. And so he reaches into his little satchel, and you notice the conductor's hat that Snagshmi has been religiously wearing ever since he got it, not taking it
Slit
off
is
at
my
all,
dad. Look at you.
in his hand.
Slit is my father.
Very clearly the same one. It is far too poor of condition, Tilly, to be one from the actual family.
Wait. What? Where'd you find it?
I found this on the way to the Gaylord Manor. I know that he was on his way to the Gaylord Manor, and he never arrived. I did find some specks of blood, and upon tasting the blood, I could tell that he has been drugged. So he may potentially be unconscious.
Can't eat fire snacks. Never.
You can't just
I will never
go
teach
around
you.
tasting blood. But besides that,
Maybe someday. Maybe someday.
I mean, anyway, we'll talk about it later. Could you? Shit. I kind of feel like you might need to take me to where you found this because I might have a better chance of picking up a trail with you.
it's a shame that we've just pissed off so many people that we have no idea who would have done this.
I mean, it's kind of our thing.
Princess
It
Tiny
is
Feet.
almost.
Oh yeah,
Sorry.
Go
Princess
ahead.
Tiny Feet. Yeah, go ahead.
Princess Tiny Feet standing up there, crawling around. She notices that the rest of the group is there, but there's no Snagshmi.
Yeah,
This isn't
no
normal.
Snagshmi.
She starts skittering back and forth. She climbs up to the very top of the rafters and walks over to Snagshmi's room, looking for him to see if she can see him.
Did any of us see this?
Make me a perception check. Hope not you, Woogie.
This is the moment where I realize I don't have my character sheet pulled up. One sec.
Oh no! Oh no! Could be big problem.
And Blake, have Princess Tiny Feet make a stealth check because I figure she.
A stealth check? Okay. Sure.
Yeah,
Let me. 14.
All right. So, Amber, you rolled real poorly for that. So Oz, as you were, all of you are talking, being a creature from the underground as well, you're used to just having, your perceptions looking around, and the darker nature of the inn right now fits better for your eyesight. And you look up to the rafters, and you see a mastiff climbing along the rafters and skittering away over to what seems to be your guys' rooms.
So, chat, for those of you that don't know, Princess Tiny Feet is currently wearing an amulet or a collar
Cool.
that makes her look like a Saint
Princess
Bernard.
Tiny Feet, you find your way out to Snagshmi's room. The door is currently locked.
let me think about. I bash my head against the door, trying to push it open. I reach my long, tender mandibles up at the doorknob, and I try to twist it in the way that I've seen my gracious friend Snagsby open the door.
Cool. Make me just a straight dex check. Nope, you
Nope.
are unable to get into the door. You don't quite have the correct mandibles to make this happen. It requires more of the biggins to do this type of stuff.
I angrily start ramming my head against the door.
All right, cool. We'll jump back to Princess Tiny Feet ramming the door in a little bit. Rest of the party down on the first level.
I believe that the Princess of Feet is upset.
Oh shit.
Aww.
Let us see if we can try and collect the spindly one in hopes of trying to relocate her companion.
I don't know. How does one emotionally support a spider?
I've done before. I can do it again.
Oh
I
my god.
cast, speak with animals, and I run up to the room.
All right, cool. So you are able to, each time that you cast Speak with Animals, you've got 6 minutes of communication with Princess Tiny Feet uninterrupted. Cool. Blake, you are up there, and you see the bigger goblin, who also can talk to you, coming up, running up the stairs.
Open door. Open door. Snaggy. Where's Snaggy? Snaggy.
Okay.
Where's Snag? Snag.
Let me open the door. Quit hurting yourself. Let me open the door. I need you to get a good scent because we have to go find him. So check his room and see if you know anything. And I open the door for her.
She rushes into the room, takes a big old whiff. Here we go. Oh, Snaggy, my love, where are you? Where have you been hiding? Where could you be? Are you in danger? And she rushes over. She rushes over to the bed, sticks her mandibles in it, and starts throwing the sheets around. Snaggy, where are you? Where could you be, oh wise Shmi? Oh, greatest conductor. I am not good at smelling. I am not the smelling spider.
No, I was just looking at your senses.
I'll pull out the hat. I'll pull out the conductor's hat.
Give it to me. Where did you find that tall one? How did you get that? You must have stolen it from him. Where is he?
When did Princess Tiny Feet become Russian?
I don't know, but I love it.
This is the voice we are going with. Where is he? Where have you put him?
We don't know. Let's go find him, okay?
Fine, give me his hat. Put his hat on my head. Remove this stupid collar. I must be in my true beautiful form.
Sure, fine.
Spiders work
Takes
as
off the thing.
bloodhounds?
No.
They definitely don't.
They might.
Definitely do.
They might. They have perceptions. They might know something.
Her perception's not that good.
Give her a job so she doesn't go ape shit, okay? This is how you become a emotional support human, orc to a spider.
I'm going to turn over to Wubby, and I'm going to start barking as a barking spider does to Wubby. Skitter, 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 skitter,
Cool.
skitter, skitter. Wubby, she's not listening. I need my saddle. Tell the small one to get my saddle. We must find him.
Cool.
I'm pretty sure I have speak with animals.
I think you do as well, actually. As a gnome, you get speak with animals as well.
Yeah, it's one of my spell-like things. So I'm just assuming I can hear you.
Cool. As for Thorn, you were holding. As soon as you pulled out the conductor hat, suddenly the princess got very, very agitated and was clicking at you and shaking its head and running around in circles and being, very strange behavior for a mastiff. I mean, you wouldn't know one way or another because you've never seen a mastiff before, but it is unusual behavior.
I'm going to help remove her collar and get the saddle. Yeehaw!
All right. Cool. So you remove the collar, and now sitting in front of you. I mean, it is a large. Is she large size now, or is she just medium size? get?
I believe she's big enough to have an exotic war saddle. So she would be able to carry around Wubby. I don't know if she'd be able to carry our medium characters.
Yeah, she's a web tyrant, right?
Yes, she is.
She's medium size.
Aren't we bragging?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear you very well. There was some weird cutting out happening there.
There was some robot sex.
He did.
Why is he dead? Why is the tall one dead?
We got snacks made.
Oh,
no, hi there.
It might be what we call it from here on out. We'll see.
Getting snagged.
I just want you guys to know if Snagshme dies, I'm going to play the spider and I'm going to do that voice this whole entire game until she is also killed. You better save Snagshme.
Snagshme. Like, don't tempt me like that. Don't tempt me.
Ogden's Discord crash. She's got to reload.
Of course, I figured it was something like that. Damn you, internet!
Yep, I'm back.
Fantastic. Oh, you were saying something. We didn't get a chance to hear it though.
Oh no, yeah. Just that. You know, as she's getting around, I kind of like grab her front appendages, and it's just kind of looking for many eyes. And say, we will find him.
I'm sorry, Princess Tiny Feet's gonna attack you at that.
Yeah.
Like she's gonna snap at you. I'm sorry, man. She's freaking out and you're grabbing her. Do you want me to just do a base?
I'm gonna cast Hold Animal.
Okay.
Why is the tall one grab me?
Okay, cool. So we're going to do a couple things first. So you will get a bite attack off because grab. You know, I can see the dog biting, and then you'll be able to get the whole animal off. So, yep. Princess Tiny Feet, just make a base attack against a bite attack against the big one.
What's that under? Because it's not letting me choose.
Weapons and attack.
Oh, weapons and attack. Okay.
Just click bite.
Okay.
Cool. So Princess Tiny Feet. Thorn, you go forward and you grab, trying to reassure the spider in the way that is, you know, how your people reassure one another, because touch is very important. And you grab its arms, and it freaks out and starts like trying to bite at you and bangs right up in your face, and you're able to keep it back with just your natural dexterity. And Taz makes a hold animal spell, so Blake, you need to make me a will save, please. DC 15.
I am a princess. How dare you grab me? How dare you grab my pretty tiny feet?
All right. Tilly, I'll give you an action since you haven't had an action in this circle. You are able to hear what Blake says. What would you like to do?
Guys, just leave her alone. Stop. I have to touch her so I can put the saddle on. And if you make her mad, I can't ride a spider for once in my life. And I was kind of excited.
Cool.
I'm holding her down. I'm ensuring that she cannot run away. Put on the saddle before she figures out that I am too strong and too fast for her to bite.
Okay. Cool. So, Oz, you are making I'm guessing just a base grapple attack then to keep him, Princess Tiny Feet held?
Yeah, plus my AC was 17, and then her AC, or like her attack was 11, so it's just kind of like, okay, that was...
Yep. Yeah, she didn't even hit your armor. You know, you're pretty solidly put together there.
Tell this one to let go of me. Why does he keep grabbing me?
For some reason,
she would just sit there and let you put the saddle on her. You kind of don't need to hold her.
Thorn will go ahead and let go.
All right. Thorn, let's go. Princess Tiny Feet. What
Princess,
would you like to do?
just they're gonna glare at him. What is wrong with you? You do not grab a princess like that. Jesus. And she's gonna like hunker down so Tilly can put the saddle on. Bring me my precious garments. Bring me my robe. Tie it quickly. We must find him.
Cool. The
You
spider
know, I'm
sits
kind of
down
glad
and
that this spell only lasts for like 6 minutes because I don't think I could listen to her accent all day.
Oh, ouch. Fine. My bad.
I genuinely can't understand a word that she is saying. It is skitter, 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 skitter.
Ember, I'm sorry. I can't do a girl's accent well, and I'm just trying to make it weird. Go on.
oh,
You're fine.
no,
I'm just being a
Russian
dick.
is cool.
I know.
From now on, whenever I talk in Princess Tiny Feet, I'm going to do the same Russian accent. It's beautiful.
It's like this weird mix of like Hungarian and Turkish.
None of you have listened to Johannes Caballeros to understand why he's on a whole other level of
Yep.
funny.
Yep.
You know who
But-
I'm talking about.
Yes, I do. I do.
So
Yeah, that's what's going through my head.
I tighten up the saddle and everything, and I look around at everybody else, and I'm like, okay, guys, but when we find Snacksme, we all have to pretend we were as worried as Princess Tiny Feet, because, I mean, we were all kind of slow on the draw there. We don't want to hurt his feelings.
Oh, I'm game. I'm game.
Okay.
Okay, fantastic. And so, how would you like to leave with the spider? So you are currently in Snagsme's room on the second level. Are you planning to just head out through the front door or a different way? I'm just.
So we're on the second level?
Yep, you guys are on the second level.
Hey, Thorn, can you, like, jump and land safely?
I suppose that I could make an attempt.
Because I don't think we should go out the front door. I think we should probably either find a back way or just head out through the window.
Maybe we should have kept the collar on until we got outside. Oops.
Tell them to open the window. We have to go. Why are we talking?
Because not all of us can climb on walls.
At that point, Princess Tiny Feet is going to... Is the window open?
No.
Yeah. Oh, I don't know. Snagsme, would Snagsme have left the window open?
Snagsme would have totally left the window open. Because
Yeah.
how else are you
Damn
going to
it.
empty a chamber pot? He's a goblin. He's got to be able to
He uses
spy
the
on his
chamber pot
enemies.
as well.
Yeah, he
You're
does.
not going to use a chamber pot to begin with.
Hey.
But I could see him leaving the window open so Princess Tiny Feet could, skitter in and out.
Princess
Oh,
Tiny
yeah,
Feet
window's open.
is going to comment to Wilby, make sure you're tied into the saddle, and runs and jumps out of the window and starts climbing down the wall.
All right.
Wait, am I in the saddle?
Did you get on the saddle already?
I think so, yeah.
And yes, you are.
Cool. So all yeah, there's a bunch of chattering and jumps out of the window mid chatter and shoots a little web out as it jumps out the window and skitters, lands down and skitters and runs along the way. And Princess.
Okay.
All right. And the party has continued on to the streets of Ruby.
Oh, actually, I do have the hunt check on her. Oh, okay, cool. So,
Do I need to acrobatics to get out of this window?
Oh, are you jumping out the window as well, or are you going out the front door?
Oh, no, I'm going out the window.
Cool, make me an acrobatics check. Fantastic, that is enough
Second story
to...
girl.
Yep, second story girl does her second story work. And you dive out of the second story window, and you come to a somersault and land in a rolling superhero pose, running after.
Superhero
Thor-
pose, yay!
Thorn, how would you like to do it? They don't actually know where they're going. They're just kind of running off. Well, maybe running off.
well,
Wait, you idiots.
They probably didn't run too far, but...
Or... Come on now. You don't even know where you're going. Just...
with that hunt's feat that she knows, It says that I can use a survival for finding food. Could I use that in the same way to try to hunt for Snagshme?
So the ability that you're actually talking about is a ranger ability called tracking.
Okay.
So she doesn't have the track ability or track by sense because she has neither a scent ability or tracking inherently.
She's going to start chittering at Wubby. Where are we going? Where do we need to go? I cannot smell him. Where do we go?
I don't know. I thought you know where to go. You just kind of took off. We were talking about it, but you're so impatient.
She is going to stop abruptly, almost
I'm
bucking
sorry.
while she does it. Did you just call me stupid? Snagshme will hear about this. And then she walks back to the window she jumped out of, looking for the tall one with the hat.
Cool. Tall one with the hat. Thorn, do you want to jump out the window or just walk out the front door?
I will jump out the window, and because I'm trying to keep pace with them, I don't want to lose them.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'll just kind of not gracefully, but I'll kind of like very BFG found my way to catch up with them.
Cool.
When you fall out, you smash a cabbage cart.
Make me an acrobatics check. Okay, that is not enough to reduce the falling damage. You will heal this up before, but just to see. So, he jumps out and much less gracefully, he kind of just hits there and lands and hits the more accurate superhero pose as he hits real hard. And you guys, can just see that would cause a huge amount of shock to your bodies. Like he just.
This is terrible for my knees.
He stands up and kind of shakes him out, and after about 30 seconds, all of the scrapes on his hand where he landed kind of heal themselves back up, and he is fine again. All right. And so with that, the party continues on back out to the streets. And so you guys end up heading back over to the walkway. It's over in the half orcish part of town, so over by 18 here is the area where he takes you. And I mean, it's been about 45 minutes since you were there last, Thor. But you bring them back to the location where you found the hat.
This is where I had found the hat. This is where I had found some of his blood. It is not enough to have killed him. I do think that he was hurt in some way. Maybe with a drugging dagger or some sort of drugging implement that had made him bleed.
Okay, so Taz is gonna cast some bit of luck on herself and recept the fuck out of this area.
Cool, make me a perception check. Hot damn, that bit of luck made a huge difference. Wow. Cool. So you take a look around, and you notice that this has many of kind of the same aspects that on the street where you were ambushed on. High building tops across the way. And as you're taking a look around and you're just kind of doing forensics evidence, you take a look and you see a building with your rogue perception eyes where you're pretty certain would be the best vantage point of this location with easy access to the top of it. As for the location itself, it's been a while, but you do see that the the blood had been kind of smeared a little bit on the location. It definitely, you take a peek around and you see some crushed, what seems to be a crushed insect as well, which probably fell out of his bag. And yeah, that is bits of what you see as twine as well on the ground in the area.
Can I see a direction of where he might have been dragged off?
It's cobblestone road, so it would be practically impossible to determine that type of thing.
If only we had a wizard, but he's busy studying right now, so fuck.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, to be fair, did any of us go knock on his door before we left?
No, yeah, he was already.
Let's not talk about that.
I mean,
yeah, don't talk about
We
it.
were in a bit of a hurry. I did have to jump out of a goddamn window.
I mean, but it was pretty
and
cool.
You nailed that landing.
My joints.
So that is currently the information that you guys have to work off of.
He was here. He was taken. His bugs got left behind.
Well, you also are pretty certain where like, if they fired darts in the same way that happened with you, where they fired from.
I want to go climb up to where that spot where he probably got fired from and check it out.
Cool. Make me a climb check real quick. DC is only going to be 10 because as you get closer with your 29 perception, alas, you didn't.
I'm still lucky, thank God.
No, a bit of luck only works for one roll.
I will not light my computer on fire. So, it's fine. It's fine.
You go to climb up the roof. You get about. You don't even. Well, no, with a critical one, you get up and you fall back down and twist your ankle as you do. You take 1 point of non-lethal damage and are terribly embarrassed.
Fuck! I broke a nail.
Oh God! Oh, guys. Cool. After that, with the 12 on your second climb, you're able to make your way up there.
Can I make a perception check as well, or?
Yeah, absolutely. You can either make a perception check, or you can assist with her perception check, just giving her a +2 bonus, whichever you prefer.
I'll help with hers.
Cool. All right. So, and so Tilly, you get ridden up onto the rooftops with Ember, and yeah, Ember, go ahead and make me a perception check up on the top there too. Fantastic. So as you are up there, you're taking a look around, and yeah, this is clearly, you can see some of the what looks to be a bottle of wine which is half drank here, some cheese which was eaten and left out, and some blankets. You can tell that there were people here kind of just in general waiting, kind of just biding their time here. And you notice scribbled onto the wall up on the top there, something written in Rogue's Camp as well, which I believe you speak, being a rogue.
You just can't.
Yep. And it's
yeah, that.
It says property of Isabel's boys. It fuck. Or more like fuck off. Property of Isabel's fuck off.
I need to go and check with my kids about this.
I'm sorry, you're who? What now?
I have helpers. Let's just. You don't need. I'm fine. It's fine. It's fine. Just some kids. I'm helping out. Good. We're fine. Don't worry about it.
I understand that you are the goddess of life and death, but do you actually have progeny?
No, no, no. I've adopted some wayward kids, and I'm helping them not be dumbasses.
You are too kind. I would have thrown them to the wolves or whatever you have in this area.
I did think about it. Trust me.
All right. So so yeah, I guess from there you will be heading over to the boy space. I will make you a deal. If you use another thing of your bit of luck, you will be lucky, and they will happen to be in, as opposed to having to roll for it. Otherwise, you would have to roll for it and maybe have them have it. So you can use a second use of your bit of luck, because I feel that's a good way to go about it.
A very good use of bit of luck.
Kaz continues to lead the party along over to the rooftops, clear across town, because you got ambushed over by 16. So you guys are up over here. So it takes you a solid about 2 hours.
Oh, damn.
To make it over to the no, maybe closer to an hour.
While they're moving, Princess Tiny Feet is getting more and more irritated because she feels like we're moving away from where Snagashmi was picked up at.
Yeah. Do you want to say something?
Oh, she's just barking at them. I mean, I can see what she would say. Why are we doing this? This is the wrong way. We have to turn around and find the great conductor Snagashmi. Where is he? He is not. We are going the wrong way. We are going the wrong way. Which all you guys hear is just constant chittering. More and more aggressive chittering.
I am not going to be the person that burns all her spell slots before we actually have an encounter with a boss. So I'm just going to listen to you chirp. Have fun.
Princess, it's gonna be okay.
She hasn't realized that none of you guys can understand her yet.
Regularly.
God, what do you think, like, the effects of drugs on a spider is?
Oh, shit.
I think it's fun. I think you have a good idea there. You got anything that will calm and chill?
Let's see. I remember correctly. I got keef, opium, flayleaf. At this point, I don't even remember what all these do. I have. God, there's so much.
If I have to carry an unconscious spider on my back, I will not be happy about this.
I mean, I'm small and I take this and I only fall asleep sometimes.
Let's drug them out.
You are a seasoned athlete in the sports known as getting fucked up.
Language. But thank you. I take that as a
learned it from you.
I learned it from you. All right.
I'm just gonna assume that opium in this game does the same thing as opium in real life.
Yeah. That would be pretty accurate.
I don't remember if keef or flayleaf were like uppers or downers.
I remember.
What are they?
Oh, you personally? Make me an
Oh,
knowledge
god damn it.
What?
Check. I think, isn't there an alchemy skill
Yes.
that you have? Yeah, make me an alchemy skill.
22.
Got it. Perfect. All right. Yeah, pull this up here. What were the two? Keef?
And Flayleaf.
Flayleaf?
Yeah, for some reason I can't pull down my stuff enough to see the rest of my inventory if I have anything else I don't know about, but whatever.
So, what Flayleaf does, it can either be ingested or inhaled. And what it does is that for 1 hour, it gives you a +2 alchemical bonus versus mind effect. So it prevents, it makes you think clearer. It's like Adderall. Okay, so that's Flayleaf.
Which is definitely what you want to give the spider. Let's turn it up more. Fuck yeah.
And then what's Keef?
Keef is basically super distilled coffee. So that is another upper.
So you mean cocaine?
Yeah, it's cocaine.
So we have speed and cocaine. Wubby, what will you give the spider? Or nothing at all.
I believe
I also have a love potion and hair growth, but I don't think that's gonna help me here. I'm going to try and give the spider a little bit of opium, just a little bit, take the edge off.
Okay. And how are you administering this?
Lower it in your face like pixie dust.
It is either inhaled, ingested, or by ingestion.
I'm at least gonna ask, like, Princess Tiny Feet, would you eat this?
Have you? I mean, I think we're past the moment of you being able to talk to animals without burning a spell slot. So you've got to decide how you're going to communicate to Princess Tiny Feet. Either through mimery or perform. You could perform.
What does spell-like mean?
Let me pull it up, because you get it a certain number of times per day from your race. So it's not a spell. It's you get it for being a gnome with a high charisma modifier.
This group is in so much trouble.
So I'm just pulling it up, seeing how many times per day you get it. And I think, Taz, you get the speak with animal a whole bunch of times. So as a gnome,
don't know that.
Oh, sorry. So as a gnome, you can speak with animal 1 time per day.
Oh, real fuck.
Yeah. But you can use a handle animal check to try and convince her. You've seen Schnex me do it a couple times.
What if I just like sneaky needle?
Sure, you can sneak it. You can sneaky needle her.
We'll do that.
Okay. Cool. Princess Tiny Feet, take 1 point of non-lethal damage. As suddenly you feel a little. Well, actually, yeah. No, because you're riding it, you automatically hit. So Princess Tiny Feet, make me a Fortitude save, please.
Okay.
It's not like a full dose.
Yeah. Fantastic. Congratulations. You get 1d8 temporary hit points, a +2 alchemical bonus on your Fortitude saves, and you are way chiller now. As suddenly you feel that sudden, like a little pinch in you, and you get all the benefits without having an addiction hitter.
All right. Listen, I know I was stressed, but we can find him. If we work together, we will find the illustrious Snagshmi. We can do it, but I think we are going wrong way.
Well, the chittering's a bit slower, so I think we're okay now. I'm just gonna pat the saddle.
What kind of bug did I eat? Tastes like ladybug.
Fantastic. About at this point, the party heads up to the rooftop where Taz's boys are, and you can see them. It's about 1 in the morning at this point, because it was pretty late as it is, and so all of them are completely conked out, huddled up It seems like they have since acquired another rug for their space and some fresh blankets as well.
Who delivered dinner? I think I have what you call munchies.
Shh, don't eat them.
When you say ladybug, do you mean
can't
the Lord's
understand
cows?
Yeah, you can't, unless you can't understand him as it is right
Do you
now.
want to perform
He's
some chittering? I want to hear Thorn chitter to like creatures that can't speak common to get them to try food. I hope that is a point. Like he gets to that point where even wild animals he can convince to eat something.
I love it. Hey, there's a tongues ability, where you can speak and understand all languages. So you guys are currently up on the roof of Taz's boys. They're all, cozied up in their little hovel space.
We will be getting a cooler gang name. I'm working on. Hey guys, wake up. I got questions for you. And ignore the others and the spider's just super high, so don't worry
What
about
up, motherfuckers?
Cool. Two of them.
Nice. Good roll. That was nice.
Yeah. Two of them immediately draw their daggers and make a threatening sound and are prepared to fight whoever it is. Two of them flip over and get kind of tangled up, and the third one just screams bloody murder and curls up into a ball.
Oh yeah, I forgot you're arachnophobic. Sorry, bro. Anyway. So, who... Isabel? Was that the name we saw up there?
Lady Taz.
Who the fuck is Isabel of Isabel's boys? Who's that?
Cool. Wait. What's going on? Why are you looking for Isabel's boys?
Princess Tiny Feet will eat all these
I
kids.
need to know if they stole one of mine.
They'll kind of look at one another in a nervous way. The more courageous one from before goes up and it's like, oh, I don't know, Lady Taz. Mistress Isabel is one scary son of a bitch. She
This is like a 13-year-old boy saying this, by the way.
Not to put too fine of a point on this,
God.
but so are all of us.
Anyway, that.
Cool.
Yeah, grr, she's scary too. Just trust me, she's real scary. Don't
Rar
take any drugs.
XD.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, Izzy is part of is one of Tom's main people, part of his entire admin. She's the person who he goes to make sure that people learn lessons, and Isabel's boys are kind of her handy henchmen. They go around and do her bidding.
Isabel.
I don't mean to interrupt your story, but
We
do
need
you
Doom Guy.
intend to mean Tom fucking Nook?
Well, I mean, the Thomas, yeah. I mean, we're not talking about any old Tom here. We're talking about the Thomas. This is the Thomas's right-hand person.
I'll be right back. One moment.
There will be heads on pikes by the end of this day.
But
anyway, if they were to snag somebody, where would they take them? Do you know?
A bunch of them will kind of look back and forth, and the broody one will go, well,
there we go.
They have a couple of hideouts all around the city, but if you're in against Tom as it is, she'd probably have them brought over to her main hideaway over by Spot 11, which is the elves area. She's a half elf after all, and so they do business back and forth. Like, if I did a little bit of work for the Thomas boys for a while, but they were a little too much for me. I mean, if you guys are really wanting to go that way, I guess I can take you there. But are you sure she's like serious, nasty woman?
Again, so are we.
Okay.
Some more nasty than others.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Rar.
All right. Cool. And with that, he'll look back at the other guys and say, no, I got this one, boys. You don't have to worry about Isabel coming after you. And he'll kind of go over and the little scary, the really jumpy one. He'll kind of go over and give a pat on, and you'll take a you take a closer look at him, and you notice that like his ear is actually just missing and just a scarred bit right there, and he's real quiet off in the corner. And
Thorn will go over to him and just kind of point. He'll kind of open up his shirt a little bit and show just like a fucking gorge through his chest and just like covered in scars, and just simply say to him, "Listen, I understand your pain, but there can be no growth without a little uncomfort. You will go far."
Okay, Dad, let's go.
Cool. He'll kind of be continuing to quiet and lips tremble and fighting back tears, but he's holding it kind of together, just barely enough.
You scared him. You made him cry.
He was already crying, much as I was at his age. He will learn. He will grow.
Okay, so anyways, let's go find this Isabel bitch.
All right.
What about dinner? They're so tiny and small. We could eat them.
I will burn another spell slot so I can tell you off in just a minute here. You crazy spider bitch.
Cool. So,
Where is he?
Tiny Feet.
What will we
Tilly's
do?
trying to pull your reins to pull you away. Are you moving or are you staying?
Have her give me a ride check.
Yep.
All right, make a ride check.
You get a +2 to it. DC, I think, is 10.
Yep.
But I mean, I'm pretty high right now. I got the munchies.
All right.
Ooh,
What
yeah.
does
I'm not
give
that
you
high.
munchies? As someone who has been on morphine for
She
6
was.
months
She
for
went with
munchies,
straight opium. She didn't say it was
it
morphine.
doesn't make you munchies.
Yeah, opium
No.
doesn't give you munchies. It makes you real lethargic.
Fair
it
enough.
makes you give no fucks. Like, I mean, like, the most lack
No.
of fucks you've ever had in your entire life.
Mm-hmm.
You're not
It's pretty
wrong, but I
fantastic.
really just want to use the term munchies.
I mean, she's
sorry.
a spider. Things might affect her differently.
That is true. Yeah, and she might just have the munchies anyways.
Yeah, I'll
She might
follow.
not have
I'll
had-
follow her.
Okay, cool.
Are we leaving dinner behind? Fine, we get later. Where is Conductor Snagshme? You're conductor too, aren't you? I bet you could wear hats real nice.
I'm so sad that I can't just continually understand and talk with her right now.
It's disappointing. We might have to find a way to have Princess Tiny
Can I
Feet be
cast
able.
it on? Can I cast it on other people?
Let me check and see, because yours comes from your cleric domain. So I don't think it's actually a spell. I think you get it a number of times per day. So let me
Yeah,
pull
mine's
it up here.
spell like. I get a 6 per day.
Will's looking
Yeah.
up rules, which means
Yeah,
it is
you can do-
time
6 times
for
per
more
day.
fire eating.
No, you are up, because it's 3 plus your cleric level, so you get it 9 times per day.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Well, can I throw some of that around on people? Like, give it to Tilly?
Oh wait,
Like,
you're a
here, you talk
third
to it.
level. You're a third level. So, it's specific. So I'm sorry. You only get 6 times because you're a third level cleric, third level rogue, right?
Fair. Yep.
Yep. So it's only 6. Yeah. So
But I
it
can only cast
specifically
it on-
says you can speak. Yep. It says that you can speak. Specifically you.
Damn.
So.
Damn.
Yep. All
Princess Tiny Feet realizing she's not being understood, tries to perform the same way she would for Snagsme to try to
Okay.
pass along her meaning.
Mm-hmm.
You guys definitely don't understand it.
It's very reminiscent of Toothless meeting the other Night Fury for the first time.
That is perfect.
I love that scene so much.
Mm-hmm. So, the Taz's boy brings you along over to the Elven district, and kind of sneaks you in. It's nighttime as opposed to as
His
bright
name
and
is
shiny.
Locke. I've decided the useful boy. His name is Locke.
All right, perfect. Lock it is. We will lock that in. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba-ba. Oh, you said that you've called them the Kildren as well?
Oh, yes, they're my children. Yes, they're my
Mhm.
children. That's what we call them. That's our gang's name. They're the
Yep.
children.
Cool. Which dagger does Locke have? Red, blue, yellow, purple, black, or peridot?
Black.
Perfect. All right. So Locke sneaks you guys into the Elven Grove inside of the city. This is the first time that you guys have been here, and well, it is nighttime. There does seem to be, some business going back and forth, as elves tend not to sleep as often. And he brings you back through a number of back and underground passageways around where the guards' walls tend to be, and brings you over to what seems to be just an innocuous building, and with a rug on it, and he sweeps away the rug, and underneath it is a trap door. He's like, all right, well, this is the back entrance to their to her base here. I don't know how many or what's going on here, but I guess good luck and be safe in there. They're real cruel motherfuckers.
We'll make them bleed for you. Don't you worry. Head back and keep an eye on the rest of the group, especially the one in the back corner.
Okay. He'll give kind of the nod there, and he'll scamper off. And this is the last chance that you guys, if you want to do any final preparations before jumping in, now's your chance.
Oh god. Totally gonna die.
Always go in the back door, Exile. That's the trick.
It's a possibility.
Always. The back door is always the answer.
Cool. All right. So
The backest of doors.
hearing no other preparations, you lift up the gate, and you see a little bit of light sticking out, and we will shift over into the underground lair. Now, just out of curiosity, are you guys able to see anything?
Yeah.
Fantastic.
No, it's all black.
Okay, just me.
Oh, sorry. No,
I can see stuff. Princess Tiny
Yep,
Feet sees
I
it.
didn't set Woogie to Woogie. Vision on, save settings.
Chat, for those of you that just
photo,
joined in,
advanced
Yes.
basically,
Yeah,
I
have
am
dark
playing
vision.
Princess Tiny
Yep.
Feet, Snagshme's mount, and
Yeah,
beautiful spider
should-
lady.
Everybody here actually either has dark or low light vision. And there are torches in the area which provide illumination. So each of the little red fireballs are torches which provide illumination in the areas. All right.
Princess Tiny Feet's going to chitter and shake and be like, I think it best if we go upside down. Hope you ride as well as Snagshme does. And is going to climb up the side of the wall so she can get a better view.
Okay. Guess I'm
Alright.
going up here, guys.
Mm-hmm. Well, and you also have a choice. Do you want to continue to ride Princess Tiny?
Hell yeah, I do.
All right, cool. So, for the time being, we'll just put you and Princess Tiny Feet on the same location. All right. And this is the situation where we are a old, what used to be some sort of foundation on the city. The city that you've noticed has been built upon city upon city upon city over a long period of time. And this seems to be a foundation which is underneath what is the current elves, kind of the outskirts of the Elven Grove area. The walls are all nice, smooth stone. It's relatively clean as you come around, and limestone, and there seems to be torches lit at regular intervals. Oz with a 14 perception check. You do hear the sound of, over this direction. Over this direction, so that way a sound of cooking and frying pans and things of that nature. And that is currently where we are. How about we put together a base initiative order for the party? What would you guys like to be doing?
I just want to sneak forward.
Multiple videos.
So I can get a better lay of the land.
Cool. Go ahead and make me a stealth check.
I'm also going to try and sneak into the kitchen.
Cool. And then, Thorn. Make me a stealth. Princess Tiny Feet.
I love how with like a stealth of 9, I can never seem to get her over like a 15 whenever I roll for her.
Well, she now that explains it. Cool. All right. So,
always go in the back door.
Taz, you are keeping stealthy and moving forward, and keeping along the way here, and you notice directly in front of you there seems to be a door heading that right along the way here. There is a door here as well, and another hallway going down this direction.
I want to listen at the door and see if I can hear anything.
Cool. Thorn, you can tell over this direction here is where there is the cooking sounds. Cool. So you will be moving over here. You'll make a perceptions check. Princess Tiny Feet, where are you heading?
Just up on the roof, or we'll keep her on the wall. We'll put her right there.
Cool. Fantastic. You are on the wall there. And Thorn, real quick, because this actually comes in into here. Got it. 30 feet of tremor sense. Cool. All right. So, perception check. You hear absolutely no noises or anything coming from that room. You take a look at the door. It does not seem to be locked.
Traps?
Sure. Or perception check. Yeah, you don't see any traps on it.
I'm going to open the door just a little bit and peek in.
Okay. So... There you go. That is it opened up a little bit.
I'm getting rid of it. I'm hiding it. You don't get to
it?
see me in real time anymore. No more.
Indeed, I can see most of the room.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So that is what you see. It primarily looks like it is storage and cleaning supplies.
Okay, I carefully close the door and continue down the hallway.
Brofist, you fucking asshole.
You will jump over.
Well done.
Thorn, then.
You got me.
So Thorn, you continue to head this direction. That's about as far as you get while she sneaks out that direction. You can definitely hear the cooking sounds coming from this direction.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay, I dropped out. Sorry.
Cool. And your tremor sense only picks up your party right now around you. Cool. Tilly, would you like to do anything in particular? Or just currently riding on the princess's back?
I mean, I might as well try a perception check for funsies, even though I always fail them.
Cool. Yeah, being perceptive is not exactly your character's strong point.
Oh!
All right.
I see everything, but there's probably nothing to see.
Well,
For
perception
once.
is just not things to see, but it's also hearing things.
Well done, Brofist. Well done.
You definitely hear.
I was very
what seems to
angsty.
be
I feel very
voices
angsty.
coming from this door over here. It doesn't sound raucous at all. No type of music,
Ruckus.
but definitely voices.
And Moida. Oh, ruckus Moida.
You're not able to determine exactly how many it is because it is behind a door of multiple things, but you do hear sounds of voices over there, and what sounds like cooking over this door. Shit. Cool. Taz, it is your action.
I'm gonna continue sneaky down the hallway to where it turns. I'm not heading towards the kitchen sounds.
Cool. This is so that's your 30 feet movement, being able to do the sneaking as well. You can make a perception check as well. Oh, 26. Fantastic. You are able to hear, yet again, the same number of voices. It's definitely more than just two people over there through that door. It doesn't seem like there's any type of heated conversation, just low, just general low skulking conversation through it. You'll be able to get a better sense once you get next to the door. Thorn? I'm sorry, I skipped Princess Tiny Feet.
How high are the ceilings?
They're about 15 feet high.
About 15 feet, okay. Princess Tiny Feet's gonna go up high. She's not gonna go quite upside down, but she's still sideways. She's gonna go to right there.
Okay. Fantastic. All right, so she's continuing, not quite upside down. So, it's a good thing that you're wearing this exotic saddle, Tilly, because otherwise you would be just jerked around. All right, and Thorn, I'm guessing you are moving further towards the cooking door?
Yes.
We might have a problem here.
Can you hear me?
Spider is carrying
Yep,
a goblin.
I heard
Okay.
I mean, it's
So
carrying
I
a
moved you
gnome.
there. With your
Whatever will we do?
well, you do not sense anything with your tremor sense, either directions. Definitely some sort of pork product being cooked, though. You can tell.
Fantastic.
Up next is Tilly, I guess. I'm gonna put together the new order. So it'll be Taz, Thorn, Princess, Tilly, just so I don't lose track of it. So we are currently at Tilly. Anything in particular you would like to do, or just continue to be active?
Just along for the ride.
Cool. Taz, it is your action.
I would like to sneak up to the door with the voices.
Okay, cool. You are right there. The door opens up towards you, so it opens the direction towards you. So it'll be a little harder to be able to get some of the peeking, but you are directly against the door and continuing to sneak. We will keep your 26 perception. You hear low talking. It's like, well, I think that will be a very productive evening for us after all, don't you agree? Aye. Not only will have we fulfilled one of the parts of the Nook contract, but the lady is certainly having a good time making an example of him before handing him over to the Nook. A good bit of business, and just glad that we're not on the receiving end of any of that. I would happen to agree with you there. It's kind of one of the conversations that you hear. And the other conversation that you currently hear sounds like some people playing cards. You would imagine 2 people playing cards. And that is what you notice there. Thorn, your action?
I'll try and get closer to the door to see if I can hear any pieces of my own conversation.
Cool. You get up to the door, and through the perception, you hear just a general whoosh, tobacco, hoi, 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 going on, and sounds of what seems to be a chef, doing his chefly duties, creating a meal, kind of talking
I'm sorry,
to
Chad.
himself.
I don't want to talk over Will.
The lady sure
This
does
is
work
kind of a
off
quieter game. We'll get
bit of
into
an
something
appetite
ridiculous
after
a bit
doing
later.
a bit of work like that. And her 2 companions too, they eat enough for a horse. It's a good thing that we got extra sausages in the morning, else wouldn't be able to feed them.
Can I do a quick sense motive check?
Sure.
So mainly, if I walk into the room, is he going to try to attack me, or is he going to be potentially receptive?
Cool. Make me a wisdom check. Straight wisdom.
A wisdom check. Okay.
Yep. Just straight wisdom. Because you haven't. You would know. There's no way to be able to tell. Because sure, he is a chef, and you generally get along with him, but you don't know if he's friendly, if he's not. He doesn't know you, sneaking into the kitchen. He might be loyal, he might not be. You know nothing about him.
You're a giant species nobody knows about.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right. PT, what would you like to do?
Princess Tiny Feet is gonna crawl back down onto the floor, realizing that this thing sitting on her back, this gnome, that she may not be able to ride as well as the illustrious Snagshmi does, in his perfection and greatness, and decides to crawl. She believes that the tall goblin can handle any situation on her own. She's seen how Snagshmi feels about her, so decides to follow the one that Snagshmi has felt needs more of his help, Thorn. So she's crawling around the floor very quickly.
All right. Sounds good. All right, she skitters along to where Thorn is.
Listen, tall one, you don't know what they want in there. But I have heard the way you speak of food. I'm surprised you didn't offer to serve the little children halflings to the greatest princess ever. I am offended by that. When will you bring me dinner? She chitters.
Cool. The spider sneaks up behind you and starts chittering and kind of bumping into you a little bit. But generally unable to be understood.
I appreciate your enthusiasm, though I do not know your message.
We're gonna get murdered.
I'll simply give her, like, little head pats.
All right. He pats your head. And you're along for the ride. All right. Tilly, any actions you would like to do?
No, I think we just know there's a chef in there, right? Doing chef things.
Chef doing chef things inside there.
Very, very chefy.
Okay.
What are you thinking, Thorn? Should we go back to Taz?
I think that the chef is trying to do his due diligence and provide sustenance for his mistress and some of her companions. She had mentioned, or he had mentioned, that they can eat enough for a horse. I don't know how much a horse eats, but I'm supposing it is a lot. So
Okay.
whatever this lady has at her disposal may potentially be large, and maybe we don't want to fuck around and find out.
Fair point. Well, it's not like we can just go in there, so.
I don't want to disturb the man during his artistic endeavors. I say we follow Taz to see what she finds.
Good plan.
Okay. Speaking of which, Taz, it is your action.
She kind of whispers, "Hey guys," looks, "Hey, look, shit," and sneaks forward to try and grab a hold of them, like go up to them so she can whisper to them very quietly what she has learned, and basically is like, "Hey, we need to go in there and we need to be ready to kick some ass. We need to not kill them all because they might have some information, but he's definitely here."
How are we gonna do this quietly? It's not like there's a lot of cover noise.
Fine, then we do it not super loudly. Just we gotta kill him, but leave one alive. You know what I mean.
Okay. This is your element.
Yep, it is. So I'll go in first, sneaky, and see if I can get the drop on one of them, and then you guys back me up. Does that sound okay? Since I'm the person who has Healy abilities, I'll just try not to die. Okay?
I think that's a good plan for all of us. Try not to die, guys.
All right. So go ahead. You can set yourselves up where you want to be before, because you guys can move your tokens, correct?
Yes, we can. Which way are we going? I guess because Princess Tinyfeet's gonna be listening to wherever Tilly goes, because she's driving right now. If she's trying to pull Princess Tinyfeet away.
I don't know how to move my character.
Click and drag.
Oh, now it's working. My computer is getting all laggy.
Gotcha. Yeah, I did that move, so you should be able to. Yep, there.
I don't know how far I can go, but
You guys are currently on free time right now because you were able to sneak higher than their passive perception, all of you. So everybody can move exactly where and how they would like.
Can I roll a perception for Princess Tinyfeet to see if she hears the people in that room? It's gonna kind of dictate what she does next.
Yep.
Does she hear anything?
I don't think with a 13.
Okay, cool.
We're talking real quiet.
She's just listening to Tilly then guide her in that direction.
Cool. Thorn, where would you like to move?
I'd like to see if I can try and follow the rest of the group and just kind of stick together.
Cool. So, do you want to move your character or have me move him?
I think, yeah. Here, there you go.
The princess is angry.
Before I go into the room, I'm gonna do Bit of Luck and speak with animals so I can communicate with Princess Tinyfeet.
Okay.
You all are so quiet. None of you speak my language. What are we doing?
So we're gonna go in and get the bad guys. So These guys will tell us where the big bad guys are and where your lover is. Okay?
Oh, you mean simple capture then torture till we have all info? Of course. Why not? Why did you just not say so before? We do this all the time. In fact, Tiny One on my back did this when we captured the little halfling boys that snuck into tunnel. Of course. All you have to do is say so. I am so happy to do this. Here, tell Small One to get off my back, and then Princess Tiny Feet's gonna put her front legs down, stick her butt in the air, and start shaking, trying to get the gnome to get off her back.
Woogie, she wants you off so she can better attack people and be sneaky.
Okay, that was pretty badass while it lasted. And she hops off.
As soon as Whoopi gets off, Princess Tiny Feet climbs up onto the ceiling, gets by the door, looks back at the at tallest of goblins, and says, "You open door, I rush in, cause distraction, like always, like good time."
Yep.
Okay. So then, in that case, if there's no other prep that the party does, you swing open the door.
Princess Tiny Feet's gonna start crawling up. Can I do a sneak for that?
Sure. Okay. I will have them make a general perception check to see if they notice that the door opens. That's the wrong die. Those were D100s. Cool. So you skitter through the ceiling as the rest of the people just kind of turn around and look. And you guys are in a surprise round right now. So what you currently see, well, I don't know. What are you able to see right now? You see what you see in the room.
Yep. Cool. Perfect.
So I'll continue along our current initiative, and then we'll be done with the surprise round. So Taz, since you're at the front of the party, you get your surprise round first. What would you like to do?
I want to rush up to. Well, actually. Yeah, I want to sneak in. I think I'm gonna hit the people that are. It's the both tables are that I can see in front of me are equal distance away from me, pretty much.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 feet. Yeah, 30
Yeah.
feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. The one up top is a hair closer.
Okay, I want to sneaky up to that one and shank somebody.
Cool. Yeah, it's not real. So you swing open the door, and before they have a chance to react, you come up with your knife drawn, and you stab him. You stab him in the kidneys. Make an attack roll. 18 is enough to hit,
8,
and
not
you
7.
do in fact get sneak attack damage. So roll me 2d6 additional damage. And this is Mr. Stabby, so this is not the one with the additional damage on it, correct?
Correct.
Okay. So, dealing a grand total of 15 points of damage as you run up and you just grab him by the throat and stab him, and you take Mr. Stabby and you stab him directly into the kidney and then twist, and he just howls out in a horrific amount of pain as you just stab right into him, and he is very shocked by the surprise attack. Up next is Thorn. Thorn, what would you like to do?
I would like to go to the opposite table that is directly in front of me. I will enrage, and as I bring my hammer down on the most on the closest one to me, I will simply say, "You are the company that you keep and have chosen poorly." And I will.
You only currently get one of the attacks because you get a full round attack when you don't move an attack, but you deal 24 points of bludgeoning damage. Jeez. Attack heat. And you have chosen poorly, and you take it, and you just smash. And finally, Tilly, it is your action.
Okay. Who got webbed?
The one with the little net thing in the top of his core.
You don't see one.
I'll make it a little more clear. I'll put
Oh, I might not be in the room enough to see over there.
that might be actually what's going on.
Oh yeah, I couldn't see those guys at all.
We'll be right back. 1 second.
I would like to shoot my crossbow at the webbed one.
All right, cool. Make me an attack roll. All right, 12 is not enough to get through his armor, however. So even though he is currently webbed up, you go and you pull your crossbow and you take a shot, and it just glances gently off of his leather armor that he is just naturally wearing, and the crossbow bolt sticks into, gets caught up in the sticky webbing as well, and is just kind of hits the wall and skitters to a stop there instead. And that is the end of the surprise round. We are going to go and say, everybody roll initiative.
What will our initiative be? How will we survive? That is garbage. We only got to 14. We're not doing great, guys. We might be in trouble on this one. We might have a small problem.
Ooh.
Murder hobo time! Murder hobo
Murder hobo time.
I wonder why it doesn't just auto pop up, but that's okay. I'll be able to.
Let's see what happens.
Okay, so they go at 14. Well, very disappointing that the initiative tracker didn't auto fill in everybody's. Taz's is 3, Thorn, 10, Wookie, 17.
Exile, we need help.
Right, so we hit
I think we
this.
might lose.
Can
We might die.
Everybody else see like the whole room? I have like this weird jagged black line blocking.
Yeah,
out.
it looks like those are columns.
Yep, there's a pair of columns and that shadow that they're in. So that black jagged line is, so the torchlight automatically casts the shadows, which you can and cannot see.
Okay.
So if
We need to
there's
get used to
something,
night vision.
yep, you have low light vision, so it actually automatically shows you twice as far as it normally does for dumb human eyes.
Perfect.
But that is the situation. So we are at the top of the initiative order with Taz. What would you like to do, Taz?
So I didn't kill the one who's just bleeding badly, right?
Yep, you shanked him good, but he is not dead.
Oh, let's do a full flourish and pull out Mr. Dead and see if I can finish the job.
All right, cool. So you pull out Mr. Death, and you go to stab him again. And so this time, now that he is aware that you're there, he steps nimbly to the side as you come to the wooden table instead of
There's so much murder.
where he was, and he does not
So
take
much
any damage
murder.
from the attack.
All the time. Constant murder. Nothing
Up
but
next,
death.
Woogie.
I'm charging my firebomb. Pew!
Cool. So Woogie starts making arcane gestures with her hands, and a sphere of fire appears. And where would you like it to hit? If you just click and hold the square, a little ring will pop up.
We might be in trouble here.
No, we're
Oh no. Oh no.
which one did Taz just
Whatever will
attack?
we do?
This one right next.
Guy.
All right, so the web guy is entangled. So, right, that's what the netting does.
So
Okay,
close.
Cool. So what will happen is you cast the thing. He will not be able to dodge out of the way because he is in fact entangled in it. So you catch him on fire, and you get to roll an additional 2d4 points of damage as Princess Tiny Feet's web goes up in fire, releasing him from the entanglement of the web, but setting him ablaze. So it deals 10 plus an additional 2d4 damage, Wookie.
Woo.
Oh, go ahead, roll it. So 15 points of damage against him, and he is a little crispy, a little sticky, but now there's a flaming spear bouncing and threatening him in a very threatening sort of way. Up next is Princess Tiny Feet.
Princess Tiny Feet, seeing that one person, her beautiful web has been destroyed. She's not excited about it. Is that web still burning?
Oh no, it went up like a flash.
She is going to, let me see, 5, 10, 15, 20. She's going to rush over to this guy and then bite him.
Okay. Cool, make me an attack roll. So as Tiny Feet runs along the ceiling, she jumps down midway and has her fangs coming down, biting into the guy, and he is dealt 7 points of bite damage.
Brofist? Ouch. Okay, go ahead and narrate something, Brofist, and I will narrate it for you. Write something and I'll narrate it. That's what I meant to say.
He hasn't even had a chance to go forward or do anything at all. And he's, oh God, oh! Companion is on fire as well. Up next, it is the
Breakfast.
Roof Sneak's turn.
Breakfast.
So
You write something and I'll narrate it. Unless it's garbage, and then I'll just be like, no narration for you, sir.
he is going
None.
to, because the table is that
None for you.
there. He's going to take a 5-foot step this direction here, out of the way, and then go forward. And as he takes his 5-foot step, he will pull out a dagger and stab the spider.
A manger.
Oh, I'm sorry,
I am
not a dagger,
Slit,
a short sword. He pulls
and
out a short
I
sword
will
and
be
stabs
a
at the
manger. I assume he
17 is
meant
just enough to hit.
manager,
So he goes
but
forward
maybe
and
he
stabs
meant
into Princess
moderator.
Tiny Feet, dealing
But
6
he
points of
wrote
damage as he
Manja.
cuts into you.
There you go, buddy.
With his knife.
There's your narration.
The other one will take a
May it bring you joy.
his 5-foot step this direction and go forward and stab you, Taz.
Ow.
Since to try and defend himself, pulling out his short sword, he
They're
stabs
getting
you.
there.
However, you being nimble and in the way, both daggers drawn, deflected with ease as he very poorly goes forward. The guy.
It's also hard to move when you're very crispy.
The guy that almost was straight up murdered is going to make a full round action to retreat. And he will get to the door. And that is where his action will end. The other sneak, which is right next to you, will do a acrobatics check and dive underneath the table to try and get out of your way. Yep. Cool. So he's able to dive out of the table and pulls
We're
his
getting there.
crossbow
We're so close,
and
guys. We're
will
almost
take
there.
a shot at you, hiding underneath the table. So take 4 points of piercing damage, Thorn, as a crossbow bolt shoots into your toe from underneath the table where the sneak is hiding currently. And then the final sneak hitting over at the door will suddenly lurch up, start cursing, pull out his crossbow, and fire at the big sneak. And
We're so close.
2 more
We're
points
almost
of
there.
damage from the second crossbow bolt. Boy, they both rolled garbage for their damage rolls. All right, and that is the bad guy's turn. Thorn, it is your action.
What would you say that the table's AC would be?
The dreaded toe bolt.
10.
A bolt
Okay.
right in your
Yep.
foot.
Unattended objects, and you
The most
automatically
dangerous of bolts.
hit.
Frightening,
You
terrifying,
would automatically hit the
worthless.
So he's under the table, correct?
Yep, he dove underneath the table.
Okay. So I will try and take my great club with both hands, bring it down upon the table, and try and use the table as a crushing force against the person under the table.
Got it.
Ooh, that's fucked
Make
up.
me an attack roll.
That's gonna hurt. That's gonna be fucking brutal. Here's Thorn,
Absolutely.
champion of
So
the
with
land.
your first hit, you take your
Holy shit.
Your great club and just slam
That's
down on the
37
table.
goddamn
The
points
force
of
it,
damage.
18 points of
Holy
damage
fuck.
is enough to decimate the table.
That's
pinning
insane.
The guy underneath. And then in your anger and rage, you just go forward and
He's
you
such an
smash
angry
down on
boy.
him again, dealing 19
He's a
points
very
of
angry
bludgeoning
boy.
damage on him, and he is now pinned
The
underneath
angriest
the table
boy.
as well.
King Anger
All
Boy.
you've done by shooting my foot is piss me off.
All right. Yeah, that is a fantastic pair of hits. All right, Taz, it is your action.
Okay. I actually want to pull out my crossbow and fire it at the dude who's trying to escape. Like,
Cool.
take a step up onto the table so I can see him better and fire at him.
If you do that, I'll allow you to do that, but the guy in close combat next to you will get a free attack on you.
Yeah, I figured, but I still want to stop the guy from alerting other people.
All right, perfect. Make me your attack roll. 25 is enough to hit, and 2 points damage is just enough. So he goes forward, and Taz goes and pulls out her crossbow, hits it up, loads it, fires, and as the guy grabs for the door, it nails him in the side of his head, and he just collapses dead, leaning up against the door there. The sneak who is
matter?
next to you
The
gets to make
sadness.
his attack with his short sword, and I believe a 17 is enough to hit. And it will deal 3 points of piercing damage against you as well.
Ooh, that's no good. That's some murder right there.
All right, up next is Woogie.
I'm going to move my fireball to the guy that Taz isn't attacking.
Isn't attacking?
Yeah, the one by Princess Tiny.
Okay. Boom, right there. All right, he gets to make a reflex save. See if he dodges out of the way. He's pretty good at these. DC is 17. He reflexes at a 21.
That is the
So
clutchest
you
of
take
hits.
the sphere of fire and
it's
it goes
rough.
rolling across past him, and he just ducks out of the way
fire.
as that flaming
The
sphere
warmth.
passes through him, and he seems to
The arm.
not get singed. by
The other hand.
That was your move action. You do get
Very,
a
very
standard
warm.
action as well.
The very warm snack. Again, fire. Fire again. Look at this. Look at this
I
fire.
just move it again as a
It's a
standard
lot of
action.
fire. It's a problem.
Let me check. You might be able to actually.
It's very, very
I
warm.
don't got much to offer in fights.
No, you got a lot to offer. Like these guys are sneaky roguey types, so they have a high reflex save.
Very warm snack.
Yeah, I'll give you another attack with it.
For the roll 20s.
So you roll it one direction, he dodges out of
Hopefully
the way
with
one
that
way.
that
You
snack,
roll,
we
you're
will
like,
actually
"No,
hit another
I'll
20.
get you with that. Roll it back the other direction.
We can only hope.
He rolled a 14 and an 18 naturally. So it rolls one direction, he dodges, rolls the other direction, he jumps over it, and seems to be able to handle it fine.
Shifty fucker, just let me burn you!
All right, Princess Tiny Feet, it is your action.
There we go. All right. So Princess Tiny Feet sees this person that's like far away that looks like they're running, and she's going to move towards them.
Okay.
5, 10,
That
15,
one
20.
just got shot in the head with a crossbow bolt. And there's no.
Oh, this one's dead?
person.
Back here?
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Oh, which one? Yeah, the one with the X on it. Oh, that one. This
Back
one.
here. This guy right here.
Oh, yeah, no, he's there. He
Okay.
hasn't ran or anything. He just got up and shot.
10, 15, 20. She's going to move there and then throw a web at him.
Okay. By moving around terrain where there are enemies,
Attack of
they would
opportunity?
get a chance.
Totally
Yep.
fine.
Cool. So there, just to let you know, there would be two of them because there are two guys who are within attack distance.
Is there two? Oh, okay. Yeah, you can let him take the hits. That's fine. She sees the one running away
Okay.
and she was told to stop them from getting away.
Okay. So they will each get an attack of opportunity on you.
Both of those are misses.
The 21.
She's got a 23 for AC with the armor on that she has.
Really?
Yep. That's why I paid almost all the money Snagshme had for leaf armor, or for the natural, or for the barding leaf armor.
Oh,
It was very expensive.
and she's tanky because she also has natural armor. Got it. Cool.
Exactly.
All right, she's super tanky. Fantastic. All right, that is that action.
And then she's gonna
And
throw
throw
her
your
web.
Cool. And now
It's not gonna
he
hit.
Nope. He dodges sideways, and the web sticks to the other thing. And he goes, spidery little fuck, gonna make you a kebab. All right.
Why don't you just wrap yourself up? I'm a princess. Listen to royalty. Curl yourself in my blanket and be afraid. She yells angrily.
The
Chitter,
two
chitter,
rogues
chitter.
will make their movement actions. The first one will get his attack against you with no extra bonuses because it's one after the other. So the first one attacks Taz with a 7. Awful. And the second one, now standing behind you, will get sneak attack. 12, 13, 14. Does a 14 hit you, Taz? All right. So the 14 hits. So it deals 3 points of regular damage as he comes back and stabs you right in the sweet spot. 3 plus 5, 8 points of damage as the rogue is able to get sneak attack damage off on you now.
Asshole.
Mm-hmm. The one who is underneath the table and bludgeoned into oblivion will drop his weapon and be, mercy, please, mercy. That's going to be his action. The other one will book it. Oh wait, nope, it's a heavy crossbow. So he can't move and shoot. So he'll reload his heavy crossbow and take another pot shot at the big one. That spider doesn't work. as
Is
scary.
he shooting? Is he trying to shoot over the now decimated table?
Yeah, but the table isn't paused. There's one further back, not the one that
Okay.
you bashed. This is one that hasn't been hit yet. So a 24 will hit, and he deals 9 points of piercing damage as a crossbow bolt, better aimed than before, goes and shoots you in the shoulder, and smarts pretty hard. And that is
For whom? Who's he shooting?
you.
Okay,
Yep, he shot
that's
you.
fine.
Thorn, it is your action. There is a guy cowering directly in front of you, and one who's shooting you with a crossbow bolt. The table directly in front of you counts as difficult terrain right now because it's a smash table. So you would need to make a acrobatics check if you're going to be jumping over any of these tables.
You had your chance for mercy before you attacked my friends. My
Thorn's gonna eat
apologies,
someone.
but your end is nigh.
He's gonna straight up murder
And
somebody.
I will simply drive my mallet once more down upon the table in which he is pinned underneath, and hopefully cause him ruin.
All right, make me an attack roll.
Ruin and pain. Ruin and pain.
Yes. So you go forward, and say those lines, and your
42
giant
fucking
hammer just
damage.
smashes down, and you see the pavement underneath him just crack as well in a spiderweb pattern as it goes all the way through and cracks into the stone underneath,
Jesus
leaving the guy
Christ.
in just a decimated space, and is very, very, very dead.
Can I use one of those attacks for my attack against him, and then maybe use my other action to
Move?
move
Mhm.
behind the person attacking Taz?
So you would be moving through difficult terrain because you are so large and that table is in the way. So this is how it would go. If you
I'll do an
not make-
acrobatics check,
Yep, and if
or
you don't
a dexterity, or whatever you choose.
if you miss it, if you get less than a 10, he'll get an attack of opportunity on you for moving through difficult terrain next to him. Cool.
Oh shit!
All right. Well, you end up getting there. So he doesn't stop you don't stop his movement, but he will be able to be like, oh shit, and turn around and take a swipe at you with his short sword. All right.
I think Princess
And
Tiny
hits you-
Feet's gonna
and
get
hits
him.
you for a 5.
She's gonna pull this off. She's going to get him. She's gonna run up on him. It's gonna be great. We've got this. We will survive.
But he's in a real bad spot. Taz, you are now flanking the short one, or the one between you and Thorn, so you will be gaining sneak attack damage if you attack him.
When it's my turn,
It is your
let's
turn.
do that thing. Oh, good. Let's do that thing. Let's stab him with Mr. Death.
All right, stab him with Mr. Death.
Get him with the death. The Mr. Death.
Cool, that is enough to hit him.
Damn.
5, and roll 2d6 additional points of damage. All right. So as he turns around to deal with the
So
giant
fucked.
menace behind
So much
him,
murder.
you turn around and you just stab him in the ribs as well, and he gurgles as blood fills his mouth and collapses dead.
Big oofs,
And
man.
he is no more.
Big fucking oofs.
That would be 2.
Yeah. Two. Woogie, it's your action.
I have 1 and 1.7. Thank you.
I mean, I'm just gonna move the fireball around to the other guy.
Cool. So he needs to make 2 reflex saves. DC 17. All right. He makes one and he misses one. So roll me 3d6 points of damage. Wow. As
Damn.
just shocked
That
by
is
the
a fucking
onslaught,
fireball
he
right there.
didn't see the ball of fire
Jesus
coming,
Christ.
and it just rolled. The first one,
That's
it just
insane.
slams directly into him, and he screams out as he catches on fire, and you immolate him, and he is just a burning corpse at this point.
That's better.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Princess Tiny Feet.
Princess Tiny Feet's gonna throw another web. Listen here, you rapscallion. Here's another blanket for you. And she throws it. And I hit the wrong button. The web attack is much better.
Yeah. And you web him to the ground.
And does she still have a move action, or is that her full thing?
No, that's just a standard action, it looks
Alright,
like.
she's gonna move up on him then. I think she's got like a move speed of 30, so...
Yeah. Cool. And he is webbed. All right. It is his action. What is the rules for him breaking out of it?
So for
Escape
the
artist.
web, it's either escape artist or he tries to break it. For an escape artist, he has to get, I believe, a 13.
Yeah.
It should just be. It's my hit dice. I think she's level 6, so she gets 6 hit dice. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So it's 10 plus 3 because it's just half the creature's hit dice. Oh, and then the con modifier. So it's actually a 15 is what he has to get.
But he's just in tank, right? That's his modifier.
I believe. 1 second.
It's a net.
Stumbles will become trapped as though by a successful web attack. Yeah, they're entangled.
Just pulling this up. Yep, entangled, and the entangled. -2 on all attack rolls, -4 to dex. All right, he's gonna try and cut you instead, and he'll just take the -2 penalty.
How dare you! I am perfection. I have given you a blanket, and you strike at me in this manner of fact. Rude.
All right, 15 is not enough, so he's like, whoa, and he's getting tighter and tighter into the web as he tries to attack you. He'll
take that,
entangled.
You bastard.
Movement. Let's bound and anchored to an immobile object, which it is. Yeah. Moves half speed. So he will take. He'll take a 5-foot step back. That's all that he can do. All right. Up next, Thorn. It is your action.
I will move to, I don't know, a reasonable distance in which I can ask this last remaining individual, where is the small goblin?
Cool. Yeah, you can absolutely. He can hear you. Don't hurt me, and I'll be more than happy to help.
Would you say that the fact that I have crushed to death 2 of his companions is enough to intimidate, or should I make another intimidate roll?
No, I'm totally have him intimidated right now.
Okay.
He looks terrified.
Straight up scared.
Much as you have seen here now, I abhor violence. I do what I must. But I do what I can to save those that are dear to me. Tell us where the small goblin is, and you may very well be spared.
Cool. That will be the action. By the way, are you continuing to rage?
Oh no, yeah, I'm still enraged. I'm still like ready to twist his head off like a cork.
Cool. I'm just paying attention to know how many rounds of fatigue you have. Once you run out, or no longer are.
Well, I mean, it's hard to kind of intimidate a guy when I'm like, I'm exhausted and I'm using.
Oh no, absolutely.
I'm a sleepy.
Hey, hey guys, where's the goblin? Yeah, doesn't have the same effect.
Doesn't have the same effect. All right, Taz, it is your action.
Yep. So, fun thing. Always remember to charge your headphones before starting gaming. Mine just died. So
Oh, no.
my voice is a little different because I had to change headphones.
It's okay. I might need to do the same because my headset is my things are running out of juice too.
Yeah, it's really fun when they tell you, charge me, and I'm like, I can't. I'm in a battle. Anyway, so everyone around me is dead. Cool.
Yep.
I'm gonna move over. I can only do like, well, I don't have to be sneaky, so I just want to rush up over by Princess Tiny Feet to help her with whatever's over there, because I think that's about all I can do. Well, no, wait, I could shoot someone with a crossbow. Yeah, I'll rush up there so I get a better vantage point, and then I'm gonna shoot somebody with a crossbow.
Cool. Anything with a table on it counts as difficult terrain, by the way.
We're trying to negotiate with him. Don't shoot him.
Oh,
Yeah,
I'll just hold. I'll just rush up there and hold the crossbow at him. I won't fire it since we're negotiating. But anyway,
there you go.
Acrobatics?
So you have your crossbow.
I can be. What about sweet flips?
Yeah, do the sweet flips.
Sweet flips for days.
Oh my gosh.
Holy fuck, Taz. Jesus Christ.
So what
Fucking
she does,
Yeah,
she pulls out her crossbow, reloads it, jumps up onto the back of one of the chairs, proceeds to jump onto the next chair as the first one collapses down, runs across the table, and then does a forward flip, landing, pointing the crossbow at the guy in a fantastic display of acrobatics.
Where's the fucking goblin?
No. He's in the ladies' special room. It's right around the corner here.
Define right around the corner. Left, right, which way? I want specifics.
It's right around the corner.
Thank you for the clarification.
Cool. Woogie, it's your action.
I don't know. I'll just move my fireball close to the guy for extra intimidation purposes.
Fantastic. He is so very intimidated. What is the speed of that flaming sphere? Is it 30 or 20? 30. Cool. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And then the second one, 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. We'll put it here so it's not threateningly close to Princess Tiny Feet. All right, Princess, it is your action.
The Princess of Tiny Feet decides to run up on him. Listen to me, Rapscallion. You do not move. You do not do anything. You sit here, you tell us everything we need to know. And she starts chittering angrily at him.
Cool. So imagine the scene from Alien, where the alien's mouth and then the second mouth is in there and she's just there sweating. And that's kind of the experience that he is having right at this moment as this giant spider has webbed him and is now pushing him against the banister there. And, he's freaking. He is going to take no action. Please. I didn't have anything to do with the hit. I just work here. And that's his action. He is going to cower and whimper. He's right around the corner. Take 2 rights. He's in the large chamber. All right, Thorn, it's your action.
I will very carefully, casually encompass his head with my entire hand, claws extended and everything. I'm not squeezing, I'm just putting my entire hand over his head like a softball.
Okay.
And I will simply say, if you have lied to us, or if you have put us in any way in danger, I will squeeze you like a grape and drink the juice.
Cool. So Thorn, because it takes your full movement action to get there, so it would be like a charge action. So Thorn suddenly charges up and then just grabs his head and bam, while the spider is there as well, says those very, very threatening. Oh, am I still here?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Says those very, very threatening things, and all you hear is whimpering sobs from him, as he's pinned and webbed and placed against the edge there. Taz, it's your action. Now that you have a moment to look around, it looks like this seems to be like a dining hall area. You know, several tables, card games, and things of that nature. You know, space for quite a few more rogues than happen to be here right at this time. What would you like to do, Daz?
Can I knock him out?
Sure.
I'm carrying him like a puppet.
I mean, it's pretty crowded over there right at this moment. Like, because there's that ball of fire, the very large guy, a spider. He's pinned up against the wall.
Yeah, I have his head in my hands. Like, think of Pyramid Head carrying a corpse.
Are you
Only it's
bringing
not a.
him with us? Is that your? Do you want to bring him?
Yeah, I'm dragging him around by his head.
Okay, cool.
He's not dead. I'm just, I want to ensure that my threat is not empty words.
I'm heading right around the corner.
Cool. All right, so cool. That is your action. Cool. So since we are currently not in combat right at this moment, what I'm going to do is pause the combat tracker because there are no more hostiles right at this moment. Wookie, it's your action. What would you like to do?
I don't know. There's not much to do.
There's a couple dead bodies around, and people say that the goblin is straightforward. There's a door that the guy was running towards that he never got to.
There's what?
A door.
This right over here is a door.
I thought you said a dwarf, and I was like, what the fuck?
Oh no, a door.
I'm gonna go check out that door.
Princess Tinyfeet is going to start chittering aggressively. Where are we going? Where could my lover be? Where is Snagsme? The greatest of all conductors. Where is he hidden? We have the man. You've knocked him out. You're dragging him by his head. Where is he? What is he doing?
Sounds like the opium wore off.
Cool. You check through the door, and yeah, looks like a hallway. I mean, you see what you see.
We should definitely loot the dead.
Yes.
That is the best choice.
Can I loot that body?
Sure, absolutely.
There you go. There you fucking go. You called it, Exile. You called it at the perfect time.
Things.
Well
you
done.
find about 150
well
gold
fucking
pieces
done.
Fuck you.
As if you were in want of money.
Bitch, drugs are expensive.
Jesus Christ.
Cool. Princess Tinyfeet is just chittering.
She's gonna start moving back and forth a little bit. She's going up. She's gonna, after seeing that the tallest will not talk to her, she's gonna go over to the tall goblin, still chittering. Where is he? Where is Snagsme? We must find him. We must find the Snaggest of Smee.
I think I still understand her. It hasn't been over 6 minutes, right?
No, you can still understand her.
Right around the corner. I'm
Which
getting there.
which corner?
Right.
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 Mm-hmm.
All right, she's gonna start moving towards that corner.
Cool. All right. The roof's neat.
Wait, but that's left.
No, that isn't. Imagine if you were down on the ground level.
Oh, you mean so theater right?
Oh, for us, it would be theater right. Theater right. For the characters where he is right now, this side over here is the right side.
I was also totally guessing because there's no way the spider would know which way was right or left. I was gonna go with it whatever way it went.
Yeah, that happens to be the correct direction. All right, cool. Up next is Thorn.
Snagstreet's gonna have so many problems after this.
Small man that we have at our disposal. There was a chef who had made mention of feeding the lady and her pets or her compatriots. Do you care to elaborate on that statement?
You said your
Listen.
I'm sorry, I couldn't. Oh, her bodyguards. There's two of them, real big nasty folks. Toughest.
By big nasty folks, please elaborate.
Not as nasty, big or nasty as you.
Thorn is so terrifying.
They're her projects. They're her pet projects. Guards that she took under her, got from the city guard and changed in ways.
Damn.
Yes. Alchemical or through necromancy?
I don't know.
I understand your limited knowledge of the subject. I'm not meaning to demean your intelligence, simply your understanding of the situation.
Yeah. So,
I'm sorry. Yeah. What is your name?
Mm-hmm. I'm guessing, are you deraging right now? Because when you're in rage, you can't use social or things of that nature. You can be scary and intimidating in an attack, but you can't.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and de-enrage for now.
Okay, cool. How many rounds were you enraged for? Just so I know.
I think 3.
Cool. So you will be fatigued for 6 rounds.
Fuck.
You don't have to derage if you don't want to. If keeping in rage is more in line for what you want. I'm just letting you know how rage works in that way.
Right. No, I totally understand. Yeah, I'll go ahead and de-enrage for now and hope that we don't get into initiation or soon.
Yep. Okay. We'll find out.
Fuck.
I have my timer tracker. Cool. So you derage back into a reasonable size. Oh, okay. He's right. He's right here. No. I just work for her. You don't want to be one of the bodyguards. There's awful things she does to a person to train them to be tougher and stronger and fearless.
Yes. What is your name?
Oh.
I will feel less inclined.
Number 5. I'll call him Roderick. No, you have Roderick. Perfect. Nope. I'll call him Robert.
Listen, unnamed thief. I'm less inclined to kill you. You've seen what we are capable of with your compatriots. All we are wanting to do is find our small goblin friend and leave. We don't wish to kill everyone that we encounter, but the more that you fight, the more that we have to. If you are willing to assist us with this, I will ensure your safety.
Okay. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, he's bound up. He's right there with you. Taz, it's your action. So that's about, that amount of time.
At this
Okay.
moment, Taz realizes that she left multiple bodies
Oh,
unattended
yes.
and unlooted and goes, fuck. Oh well. And continues to proceed right.
Okay. So go ahead and move your character to. Cool. So there you see a large pair of double doors. You can see the blood stains that are along the table there. In this larger antechamber, it looks like there seems to be some sort of device designed to hold people still, just out in the middle area for everybody to watch through, and several different dragged blood stains going different directions. The door that you are currently in front of,
What's
you
going
took
on,
your full movement
Brofist?
to get up
How's
to,
it going, buddy?
is currently locked.
Shit's getting real,
So-
man. Our characters are getting
Wookie, it is your action.
fucked up. It's a big problem. A big,
I'm
big
just gonna
problem.
Run after and try to keep up with the group.
Cool.
Nice,
Happy
man.
with
That's
Tell
good to
where
hear.
that is on this map, because it's all weird.
They're kind of down by this corner is where everybody's gathering up. So I can move you 5, 10, 15, 20, 30, 10, 15, 30. That's your full movement.
I don't have
Right,
rafts.
PT,
No,
your
unfortunately I
action.
don't. Oh, I see the tall one is going the way that we need to go. I will follow her. I will skitter and skitter and skitter. We will eat them. We will eat them and we'll find the snaggish of Smees.
Oh, Princess Tiny Feet, do you want to let Woogie ride you again? That would be super helpful and convenient.
Oh, the small one, I see. Oh, okay. Okay, I suppose. And she'll turn back around and waste the rest of her action going back to where she started. So she can try to get
Perfect.
closer to Wubby.
Cool. The
So-
snake will not move or anything. He'll just whimper in a corner.
The character I'm playing as right now
Thor,
is
your action.
my druid has been captured. His pet is Princess Tiny Feet, the giant spider, who has a saddle on her for the gnome to ride because the gnome is so slow. So I've been role playing the giant spider this whole time. It's been quite fun. I feel it's been quite fun. I don't know how everyone else feels about it.
To the table
But it's
and
coming
try
together.
and inspect as much as I can to try and learn. My thief friend, is this where she indoctrinates her bodyguards?
Huh? What do you mean? The tables? No, up on the stage. If anybody displeases her, they're made examples of up there. And she does terrible things to the people, just making them tougher and stronger, angrier.
Yes, I understand. We would do these types of strengthening rituals in the Mole clan. This is nothing new,
You did take that
but at
dirty.
the same time, nothing I
So
would hope
dirty.
that I would ever see again.
The dirtiest.
Mm-hmm.
Very dirty.
Yep. It does, in fact, look very familiar. Some of the stuff that you went through in your childhood is coming back in waves. Taz, it is your action.
I need to check for traps and pick a lock.
Who will make a perception for traps?
Perception for your trashies.
Well, you do not notice any traps.
Slittybot, that is a fantastic nickname.
How do I pick the lock?
Slittybot.
Um,
gonna see if I can name the
believe-
other bot that, because I like
It is
that name.
sleight of hand.
That's cool. That's very, very cool. Slutty bot.
Cool. You're going tick it, tick it, tick it, tick it, tick it, tick it, tick. Oh, would you like to use your bit of luck on this? Because I figured you would have.
Yes.
Cool. Go ahead, use bit of luck.
I think we might get murdered.
Sorry, somebody just sent me a Bernie meme. Oh my god.
Drop it in the Discord.
Put it in
I'm
the
gonna share
chat.
this right this second. Because it is
Share it
totally
with all
worth
your
pausing.
friends.
General image.
Slitty
I'll
bot.
access. Send that. There you go.
Wow.
Oh, that's well
Oi.
done. That is so well done. It's not Elf on the Shelf. It's Bernie on the
That was
Booty.
definitely something else. All right. Back to the game. So you're going along and you're like pick a, and you feel like your pick is about to go, and you're like, no, wait, and you just feel just a sudden shift of just everything, and you're like, no, I got this, and you just shift just a hair fraction the other direction, and it immediately picks and comes apart, and the door is now open. You shift to tactical lighting as you swing open the door. Schnagshme! Schnagshme?
Oh, I was hitting the wrong button. My bad. I was drawing a Snagshme. What's up?
Cool. There is suddenly light again in the room where you were at. It hurts your eyes. Your body is still stinging from top to bottom, everywhere where,
I see.
that foul woman caused so much pain and agony. In fact, you don't know how long you've been down.
What
here.
rate?
Has it
Like
been
what?
days?
What type of creature is this
Weeks?
woman that was torturing me?
Half elf.
I see you come back for more, half elf. I will get out of here and I will wear your skin. I will destroy your entire nation. All of my blood will result in bugs crawling on your flesh and they will eat you. Come back. Miss merely flesh wound. I kill you. I kill you.
All right.
Can we hear that?
Yeah, you guys definitely hear that.
You get back here.
Found him.
Okay.
Man, I miss that guy.
So Schnagshme, did that backwards. Second. Dink. Yeah. You while you were saying that is definitely your character putting on a brave face.
Totally fine.
Yep. That is very much not how you feel about her, though. You can see in your hit point tracker how I have adjusted it.
Ooh.
And that is her being real slow with everything that she was doing.
Ooh. Okay.
So, just so you know.
And I'm gonna. He's going to.
Also.
Under his voice, I would like him to say, "God, I hope it's not her. I really hope it's not her."
Cool. In addition, here, I'll whisper it to you.
Thank you. I'm already afraid of water. I'm gonna be real sad if I'm afraid of half elves now too.
Here, one second.
So many problems for my character. He's fucked in so many ways.
Here we are. this is this link right here is one of the things that she used on you. Just so you know.
All right, give me 1 second. Oh, she's a bitch.
Yep.
Oh man. Okay. How much damage you want me to take for those?
I already marked it in.
Oh,
your
you
character
did.
sheet.
Okay, cool. For the
Yep.
the con and the dex also.
No, I didn't do that actually. The con and dex I think is temporary.
Okay, cool.
Oh wait,
That's
non-lethal. Oh yeah, nope. I guess it does need to be healed over time. So
yeah, because it looks like I have to use a round to try to do the fortitude saves for it.
nope. Wrong character sheet. I almost gave that to her instead of you. And she was laughing the entire time.
Oh man, Snaggy's not doing good.
Yep, which had magical effects on you as well.
Why do you hate Snaggy so much, God? Why?
So, cool. All right. So we have that taken care of. All right, Snagshme, you are currently bound, but you are in the game again. So that was Taz's opening. Wookie, it is your turn.
Still gonna try and run my way over there.
Cool. The spider
Do
is currently coming
Do
towards
you
you.
see him?
You definitely heard him.
He's alive. That's cool.
Cool. All right. Do you want to move at all, or is that where you are happy being?
There we go.
Fantastic. Princess?
Princess Tiny
Blake.
Feet, upon hearing his voice, runs in there as fast as she can. Care thrown to the wind.
Okay. Yep. He is currently tied to a chair, hanging upside down, with droplets of water dripping onto his face.
Princess Tiny Feet, knowing how much Snagshme hates water, how scared he is of it. This must be entirely just terrifying for him. Oh, Snagshme, are you okay? Are you okay? We'll get you down from there. Tall one, tallest of goblins. You must cut him down. You must save him.
All right. Cool. That is that action.
There are too
The
many
sneak is
goddamn
just
voices.
He's going to try and break free, actually. Now that he is not being seen, watched.
All right, give me 1 second. Let me grab the right character sheet.
Yep.
Oh, sorry for your character. I thought you meant for Snagshme. My bad.
Nope, I got my stuff. Gabe. Cool. He rips himself out of the webbing, and then we'll take a move action. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. As he starts running as fast as he can away, because he does not want to be here at all. Thorn, it is your action.
How far can I throw my mace?
It has range increments of 10 feet. You can get every range increment that you go, you get a -2 to it.
So if I throw my mace and I don't want to kill this person, but I want to simply incapacitate him, can I throw my mace?
It would be at a -8 to hit, and it doesn't promise any incapacitation because he's so far away.
And I can't really chase after him because I am exhausted, correct?
You are fatigued, not exhausted.
Okay.
So, yeah.
So I'm simply tired, but I'm not incapacitated. I'm not exhausted.
Yeah, here. Let me pull up the exact thing for fatigue. You may neither run. Yeah. You can't run or charge. You take -2 to all strength and dex things.
So
And you cannot go into rage until you are no longer fatigued.
Oh man, my ears.
but I can follow.
I'm gonna turn that down for just a second. So I had surgery on Thursday. So yesterday, over in Arizona, I had magnets installed into my traguses, and I've got the stitching is done right on the inside of there, on either side. So it itches constantly. It's so ridiculous.
Not want any harm to come to you. I hope that you find a better life than the one that you have chosen here. And with that, I'll try to go to Snagsme and look after my friend.
Cool.
Because I can't throw my mace. I can't chase after him, so I don't know what other choice I have.
Yeah, I mean, he specifically waited until you guys were distracted. Like, he's just trying to survive. Might not save him, but he's doing what he can. Taz!
Did what I had said to him have any bearance at all?
Not that you can tell. He's just he's in shark terror, like the biggest. He is flight or fight, and he definitely chose flight at this point.
Yeah, so
he's running as fast as he possibly can.
I've got a magnet installed in each tragus.
Gotcha. So for all we know, he heard bah, 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 as he ran.
As those basically, a coil that I'm building that I'll wear either around my neck or on the back of my head, it'll produce an electromagnetic wave, which will then force the traguses to vibrate, producing music or sound that only I will be able to hear because I'll be playing it directly into my eardrums. The idea for that is to try to build a microphone system so I can listen to people's hearts while I'm working, or being able to hear somebody from across the room. It's a thing that comes with the body mod community. It's something I've wanted to do for a minute. And because they're soaked in silicone, they have like a 90-year lifespan where they don't actually break down inside the body. So it's a little cyberpunk-esque, but I think it's pretty cool, at least. As far as like body mods go, I also have my tongue modded, which is split. So love body mods, can't help it. Back to the party.
Cool. With the 14, I mean, you definitely notice all the blood around. You can, just with kind of how his posture is, even though he's like lying upside down on a thing, something doesn't quite look right about him right at this moment. You can't quite put your fingers on it, but it's almost as if like his arms are turned like in weird directions, like almost like bamboo warped.
Can I like channel to? Well, I probably want to get him down first, and then I was gonna like channel and heal him.
Yeah, that would be a wise idea. Might be smart. Woogie, it's your action.
Gonna run behind and try and get in there. I can only go so fast.
Yep.
Wait, it's the right direction.
Yes, that is. Cool. Princess Tiny Feet, it is your action.
Princess Tiny Feet's going to rush up to him as quickly as she can.
All right. Yeah, I mean, you saw what the spell's effects were, so you can imagine what type of situation he is.
Oh,
and that was
no! She's freaking the fuck out.
Yeah.
She starts yelling at the tallest goblin, "Get him down! Get him down! Get him down now!"
Cool. All right. 5, 10, 15.
I feel bad for anybody that has to listen to my voice. I apologize. It's terrible, I know.
55.
Terrifyingly sad. And slightly irritating, let's be real.
Fantastico. That is...
What can we do?
All right, and that there. All right, Thorn, it is your action.
I'm gonna get into the room and see what I can do to help.
Okay. No. Cool. So that is your location. Yeah, I mean, it's a horrifically dark and scary place in here. There are, tools for all manner of dangerous and pain-causing items in there. A thing of hot coals in that thing next to him. Taz, it is your action. As you move in
Get him
closer.
down.
Yep, as you take him down and take a closer look at him, you actually do see that his arms are now not quite shaped the correct direction. So instead of the radius and ulna sticking straight forward, they kind of curve out and twist and go out to like almost a 30-degree angle as well. You can see that his like skull has like shrunk in on one side and pushed out on the other. And his body is just covered in all manner of welts and painful looking things. You can take a look at his feet, and there are blisters all over his feet as well.
I'm immediately gonna be like, that bitch, and then I want to channel if I'm allowed to do that yet.
Absolutely, yeah. Channel energy. And that will affect you, Princess Tiny Feet. In fact, I'll let it affect the entire party, since you guys are, for all equivalent purposes, close enough. So everybody heal 12 points of damage.
Schmax me.
Fuck.
Can you hear me? Are you... Shit.
Fuck. Jesus. Oh, elf lady. Conniving monster. My arms don't bend right no more. Look at this. Look at what she did. And Shakespeare's going to start waving his arms back and forth. I can't. Ow. Oh, I feel so slow. Is this what Gnome feels like when it runs? I feel so slow. God, she's a monster. 1 minute, I'm walking to go help Goblin Nature. Next, I'm tied up here. Little mosquitoes bite me and I fall asleep. How'd you find me?
I just did, man. Just did.
I don't know if I can walk good. We need to leave.
He's got a point. We need to get the fuck out.
I'm gonna crawl over to Princess Tiny Feet, or I guess wobble over.
Yeah,
and
because your speed is reduced by almost. Let me just read that. Speed is reduced by 10 feet. Got it. So that's only while the pain is going on. Okay.
Okay.
So your speed isn't reduced while the Constitution and Dexterity damage has been dealt to you.
Okay. I'm gonna climb onto Princess Tiny Feet. But look at her like, I am so glad you're here. I hope everything is well. Take me home. And then Princess Tiny Feet, oh, Snacksby, I found you. You look broken. You look like tiny scarab beetle crushed into tiny little pieces. I missed you so much. I missed you so much. He's going to recognize the chittering. He doesn't necessarily know what he's saying, but he knows her mannerisms. He's going to give her a hug and then just take the reins, put them up, set them on the horn of the saddle, and just tie himself in so he doesn't have to maneuver at all.
Fantastic.
Can I use an action to attempt one of those fortitude saves or not?
So those fortitude saves are just while that was going on.
Oh, okay, cool.
So that spell lasted 6 rounds, and before all of this went through, I rolled your fortitude saves to see how many
Okay.
how many times you
So
saved.
this will be affecting me until I can actually rest, basically.
Yes, you need to heal the ability damage. The ability damage is just ability damage.
All right, cool.
So, yep. So, cool. All right, 1 second. Let me just check the time thing here. 6. It's been 4. Gotcha. Okay. Cool. So that means there's that. All right. Nifty. Sorry, I'm just keeping track of time. All right, Woogie, it's your action.
You knock that shit off. You quit.
I'm just gonna run up
You
and try to
knock
see
it
what
off.
is going on.
You obnoxious.
Okay.
You obnoxious with your
Start, and I can't
scary
see.
inksness. Your creepy inksness.
That's what this room happens
There's
to be.
a thousand.
It's
I hope
dark room.
1,000 spiders
You
come
see a
after you.
Snagshmi
I hope they
shaped
crawl
thing
up and
sitting
down your
on a
bed while you're
spider,
sleeping.
And
I hope they
the
crawl
bear's
into your
hiding
mouth
in the back corner.
and lay eggs
How
in your
far
gullet.
up have I gone?
You are have hit
I
a
refuse
table,
to calm
actually.
down. I'm
You
scared.
go running into a table. You
pull
hear
out the
clanking
knife.
of metal devices.
That's fair, Brofist. That's fair. That's a fair response.
Hello? Hi?
I can't wait
It's
till you
dark.
get to see the spiders that we actually
he
put on
alive?
screen
Still
while we
alive?
do it. It's gonna be so cool. We've got like an effect where there's a bunch of ants crawling on screen
Guys?
whenever anybody plays that noise. So
Oh fuck,
as
we
soon as
forgot
we get
about
the rest of
Woogie.
this affiliate shit figured out, you guys are gonna see that. It should be great.
Woogie, no.
Come
Alright,
here,
Thor.
little one. We will take you to the Snagsme. He is alive.
What happened?
You ran into a
What happened
table.
here?
It doesn't have the
Um,
effect yet.
yeah,
Bugs isn't gonna be a thing.
sorry, we
until
forget that your,
affiliates, like, worked out.
Your dark vision is terrible.
Drink.
Please follow the mole person who is much better at dark vision.
Can you carry me? You have like the long legs, and I have very, very short legs. I'm so slow.
Yes. I will be very slow carrying you, but I will make sure that you are not running into tables full of tools for torture.
Thank you.
Now, just out of curiosity as well, what are people's timing for tonight?
I'm good probably for another like 18, 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Got it.
Oh, yeah.
11.
Nifty.
Yeah,
All
works for
right.
me.
So, this
We're back.
is how this will be. So I'm going to do just a little bit of a jump ahead instead of going moment by moment. So you guys continue along and are heading out towards the way that you came in. Or jump, leaving out. Thorn, you are no longer fatigued at this point. The guy is nowhere to be seen. And right at this moment, you guys hear and see the door creaking from the other direction. Because it was kind of taking us a little longer on the round tracker, but based off of where we are, this is where you would be when this event would happen. So let me just go. Yeah. Okay.
Perfecto. We will survive.
Excellent.
We will murder them.
me-
We will murder all of them. All of
Let
them.
me roll. Give you a 50-50 shot with getting away without being seen at all. Yeah, oh, okay. Token. So as you guys are sneaking out, you see what seems to be 2 large humanoid Balkan creatures, as large, if not larger than you, Thorn, in your natural state, coming in through the main door there. And as you guys dive out and book it out through the way, you just hear a maniacal laughter upon the carnage as you guys continue on and escape out with your lives intact.
As we are escaping, I will say to the rest of the group, we just murdered like 4 of her henchmen, and she's laughing about that. That seems unsettling.
You have
Anyone
no
else?
idea, big guy. We need to go now.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, let us bring you to good health.
Fantastic. And with that, you guys sneak out. Yeah, without having to fight her or her 2 henchmen. And with that,
We lucked out.
you guys head
This
back
is gonna come bite us in the ass later.
to
Because she'll be stronger.
the in and out. All right. Now that you have Snagshmi properly in delight, you take a look at his form, and his arms are twisted, like just naturally, about an additional 30 degrees, almost 40 degrees the wrong direction. And instead of straight arms,
I'm
they're
not doing
bent
so
as
good.
well at about an additional 30 degrees. You take a look at him. Let me just check one more thing on him. On her. Additional. Oh, she didn't take it. I didn't give her that ability. You're so lucky. I gave her a different one. All right. I mean, the damage will heal over time, but she did not leave a lasting mark on you.
What ability did you want to give her? What was the other one?
One of the other abilities that I had contemplated giving her was called scarification, where what she does is she puts a scar on you, and it counts as if having a part of your body for any scrying purposes, as well as casting spells.
Oh, damn. Okay.
Or using
Oof.
certain bits, and she can cast certain spells at no matter how far away you are, as long as that scar is on you.
That's awesome, but also sounds terrible.
I thought about doing that, and I went a different road instead. So.
I'm glad that that's what happened.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. So now you guys make it to the in and out. I mean, in addition to that information, Snagshmi, now that you are back, most of the time that she spent torturing you, she was asking about who sent you and why are you here.
How much information did I give up?
All of it.
Oh shit. Okay, fair enough.
Yep. All of it. Between a combination of magic as well as just pure deathly intimidation. She was looking like dealing with her was like looking into the most terrifying aspects of death and destruction that you have ever accomplished. You would probably prefer to face the monster inside of the crystal than have to look at her again.
Okay. That
is your general feelings towards her. She is that scary feeling. You definitely could tell that she used magic on you for that.
Okay.
And she was scarier in person, like when you look back on it, like you're like, wait a second, it doesn't feel as scary. But, you know, she used spells where she would ask you a question, and if you didn't tell the truth, it would send basically shooting pain all throughout your body, racking you back and forth.
All right, I'm gonna tell the rest of the group. Okay, so y'all be bad at Snagshmi, but she's scarier than Lamashtu. I thought ugly creatures that are deformed, like praise Lamashtu and Lamashtu smiles on us. This lady, she do really mean things to Snagshmi. Snagshmi definitely told about Crystal and where we were and why we were here. I couldn't keep straight face. Look at arms. This is not how Snagshmi arms go. I'm not good liar.
I think that's reasonable. I'm not gonna judge you.
Yeah. She was mostly trying to ask why you were attacking the Nooks.
Oh, what was the? Do you want me to come up with a reason for why we were attacking the Nooks?
The general reason that I have is that you have a grudge against the Nooks. Why? Because they burned down an inn.
Okay.
And that's why she continued to torture you over and over and over again.
Okay, that's fair.
Because
I was gonna say that he had a nicer hat than me, but but that's even better.
yeah, I mean that is kind of the reason. Like originally, that is where this blood feud has come into.
Fair enough.
He also backstabbed us too, and like came in and tried to like snake on a deal that we were trying to do.
Yeah, but Schnegsby wouldn't care so much about that part of it, because I think for goblins, he would that's how he would see as like business goes. The stronger ones win. But
right, and also Schnegsby is directly in the inn business with Roderick.
Yeah.
So I feel like unless Schnegsby doesn't see it that way.
No, Schnegsby would see it as like, because even with the doppelganger, she was like, the goblins don't need more competition to try to like be encroached in society. So him seeing Tom Nook as like somebody that will attack his inns or his business ventures, that's enough for him, because it's then survival of the fittest. Like it has less to do. He expects people to screw each other over. So I think that plays for him.
Cool. All right. So that is the end of that encounter. Congratulations, you guys went through it without actually having to deal with her, because if one of the people had escaped and been able to get there, she would have arrived 5 rounds earlier.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
That's why I crossbowed and took 5 points of damage.
Yeah. Yeah, she would have arrived 5 rounds earlier, which would have been right when you got to Schnegsby, while everybody was inside of the dark area, trapped. And that when I was saying that there is a possibility for people death, that would have been the option there. So you guys survived exceptionally well. Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Fantastic.
I got a murder hobo.
Being able to murder, a bunch of her minions, as well as go around town and quickly and effectively find where Schnegsby was, gain 1,650 experience points. For having a good time, have 100 experience points. And then good role-playing nods to each of the players.
Giving mine to Schnegsby for his beautiful, beautiful playing of Princess Tiny Feet.
Cool.
Thank you.
Yep. Schnegsby gained 50 experience points. Princess Tiny Feet gained 200 experience points if you had tracked it, but it really goes to Princess Tiny Feet, and we all know. I love it.
I appreciate that. I would like to give mine to. This is a toss up for me. I'm gonna give mine to Ember, to Taz. Your child army is still my favorite part of this whole goddamn campaign, and every time we have a chance to interact with them or get information from them, I am so excited to see what you're gonna do with them. I am so I'm really hooked on what's going to happen to them.
I promise I will give them names by next time we play, so the whole group has names.
Fantastic. Just so you guys know, the route that you chose was also the fastest route in finding Schnegsby. One of the other options that you could have done, because you had his hat, you could have reached out to the Tower of Doors, and they would have been able to cast divination to pinpoint exactly where he was. You could have also used your contacts if you had waited a day and talked to Gaylord's estate. He would have been able to assist in the search. There was also another thing if you guys had not found him in a reasonable time, but that never happened, so it still might. Who knows?
Oh, thank God.
Who's next?
I'm gonna give my my nod to Woogie for two things: continuously trying to set people on fire, and then just kind of like trying to out fireball dodge rogues, and then still setting one of them on fire, and then also running face first into a table full of torture tools.
That was actually really funny that you just blindly move your character in there and you literally hit right at the torture tool level.
Dark. I didn't know what was going on at all. Thanks.
Mm-hmm. And Tilly, who do you give your nod to?
I gave mine to Blake.
Oh, then Ember's left, right?
Yeah, and I give mine to Woogie for drugging the spider. Thank you for drugging the fucking spider.
That was a wonderful moment as well. The drugging of the spider, just giving like boy, the spider a little too much, and opium. Here we go, nice and calm. There we go. And then I'm going to have to give mine to Thorn for that moment of each time you murdered one of the henchmen, having like this beautiful, like terrifying Shakespearean speech. Like I love this balance that you have of your character of being like almost high philosophy and a rage death machine at the same time. It's a real cool juxtaposition.
Well, he's good at what he does, but he doesn't enjoy what he does.
Mm-hmm. Boy, isn't that just life? So, fantastic. Well, in that case, I mean, only one of you have, in fact, seen Isabella's face thus far. So she might come up again later in the story of the city of Ruby. And you guys have survived day 4. The next pressing issue will be determining what to do about the Tower of Doors, fighting over who gets control over the crystal, and maybe trying to figure out a way to prevent these hitmen from constantly going after you each time you go out. Because you were able to get away this time. But next time you might not be as lucky.
We might be in trouble.
You might be in trouble. Wait. Fantastic. Well, in that case, everyone, I hope you have a great rest of your evening. Probably we'll do again Thursday next week if that's what people want.
Yeah, works for me.
Maybe not, actually. No, next Thursday is good. The Thursday after that is my birthday, actually.
Ooh, exciting.
Happy birthday!
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, my birthday is on the 4th. So it will be fun times. So I might be doing a, yep. So next Thursday, but the Thursday after is my birthday. So I'll be probably doing a Jackbox night.
Yay for birthdays.
You guys are all
I mean,
invited to if you
yeah, totally, definitely. Please.
Real quick, speaking of birthdays and dates and anniversaries and so on, I know it's a little early, but I know that we are all fucking squirrels and we get distracted very easily. April 1st, which is Tilly's birthday, which will also be the 1-year anniversary of us starting this.
Holy shit.
Oh, fuck. Jesus Christ. That's a good point.
Wow.
So April 1st will be our 1-year anniversary of doing this campaign.
Fantastic. Wow.
Brofist is going to check in just a second.
One off my ass.
Have you guys been enjoying the... We'll have to do... What was that?
She said one off my ass.
You know, that was the original idea. You guys liked it and asked for more, so I was like, oh sure, I'll continue to run since you guys want to.
I mean, yeah, totally.
The original story arc was get into the temple, get the crystal, get out.
Scoob,
right?
that's
Right.
a goblin, Scoob.
Everything else after that, like the underground thing, the railroad, all that has been continuation. So That's super cool. Yeah. Boy, how time flies. Well, we'll have to do something special on the first day.
Reggie!
Down there. I'm certain that you
Reggie,
spend
that's a
perhaps
grubbin!
stay with family.
Oh no,
Generally,
Scoob!
but you know, COVID and stuff.
Alright, I'm gonna check right now. I'll tell you guys what the average viewership is. We're getting there.
Well, it is about time for me to vanish off into the great wide beyond as well. So, good night, everyone. It's been an absolute pleasure, and I hope you had a lot of fun. And we will continue on next week.
Alright. Hey, you guys all have a good
Indeed.
night. I miss all
Night.
y'all so much, and I'll catch you guys later.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Love you guys too. Bye.
Good night.
All right, folks. So we gotta stream. We did the thing. We gotta stream. All right. So I've actually got to check and see what the average viewership is. To do that, I'm actually gonna have to end this stream. So god damn it! All of the angst. All of the angst. 1, 2. Freddy's coming for you. 3, 4. He's at the door. 5, 6. Get your crucifix. 7, 8. Better stay up late. I don't remember the rest of it. Unfortunately, I do not remember the rest of it. All right, so 2 things are going to happen real quick. Thing number 1, we're actually going to go raid someone real fast. We should be back on in about half an hour. We might be back on sooner. 910 never sleep again. Thank you, Brofist, for pointing that out. I appreciate you. Let's go bug someone real quick. Let's go follow someone. All right. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do this. We're going to go raid one of my friends from Wasteland real quick, all right? So let's go do that. Let's go raid them. And I'm going to check this out. I'll be back on in about, I want to say, like half an hour we'll be on. And guys, as always, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate you all. You guys have a wonderful evening. We'll do some more streaming in about, I'd say 20, 30 minutes. I know the song from the trauma from my childhood. That's fair. That is a fair point. All right, we're going to rate them. I'll catch you guys later.